like you, but then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
seeking, you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried if the shores didn't hide, get behind her. Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus he was stressing about paying off the lights, and if he get the tripping, then I'ma up pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak, and when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if he find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece, but I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak, but don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing up my phone, but I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D when I wanna be alone. She OD wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I've been cracked at, you can have it back. These hoes on trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laughs. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it pee. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me.
Got it.
don't wanna fuck with you, don't wanna talk with you. Calling my phone and you do it again. Blocking your numbers, you texting my friends. If I said that I love you, I mean it. If I told you I love you, I mean it. Niggas be at the real basic. Look at my face all alone, don't say shit. Hop on a plane or a rocket or spaceship. Niggas be moving like we in a matrix. It's hot in this bitch, no latex. Nigga, this shit up that don't need no fake shit. Fuck up my face, I don't need a replacement. Don't wanna fuck with you, don't wanna talk with you. Calling my phone and you do it again. Blocking your numbers, you texting my friends. If I said that I love you, I mean it. If I told you I love you, I mean it.
I wanna fuck with you, I wanna talk with you. Here I go calling you, block me again. Calling through apps and I'm texting your friend. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. But you know I'm still fighting my demons. Damn. Baby, you acting so crazy. Answer the phone and you not gonna say shit. Playing them games, I'm not about to chase you. Making them statuses, calling me basic. Oh, that's how you been feeling lately. Send me the voicemail, testing my patience. Working my nerves like we on the day shift. Could've been major, but insecurities really just made you believe I'm a player. No, I can't lay up, and I can't give you no time. I gotta get back to the paper. Speaking of paper, I need it so much in my hand I can't even fit in the staple. But I can't wait up, hoping one day you wake up. Wake up, I wanna fuck with you, I wanna talk with you. Here I go calling you, block me again. Calling through apps and I'm texting your friend. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. But you know I'm still fighting my demons.
Don't wanna fuck with you, don't wanna talk with you. Calling my phone and you do it again. Blocking your numbers, you texting my friends. If I said that I love you, I mean it. If I told you I love you, I mean it. Don't wanna fuck with you, don't wanna talk with you. Calling my phone and you do it again. Blocking your numbers, you texting my friends. If I said that I love you, I mean it. If I told you I love you, I mean it.
Baby, let's forget the past, we could kill the games. Cause I'm missing you, I'm hoping that you feel the same. Staying up late nights and I could feel the pain. You know it only gets sunny when you feel the rain. And I could see your skin reflecting in the moonlight. Light the candles, I'm just trying to get the mood right. Damn, look at all the time that we wasted. But what's the damn odds that we'll make it? Forget the outside, cause they don't know the history. If you could read my mind and you'll know what you meant to me. They say time heal wounds even mentally. You know you gotta let it go if it's meant to be. And if it's meant for you, then it's meant for me. I'm feeling you, I know you feeling me. All you gotta do is keep it real with me. I'm so toxic, how you deal with me?
I can hear you like an echo. I can't let go of you, no. Are you waiting up for my call? Do you think of me at all? If we ran out of money, my jokes stop being funny, will you stand by me, honey? Oh, oh, oh. If I told you all my secrets, you knew my deepest regrets, am I still who you'd be with? Falling back in love, like we're on a Paris street and dying on my knees. Say you still want me. Are you falling back in love, like we're on a Paris street and dying on my knees? Say you still want me.
Hey, know I'm talking about. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no talking about RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Look, tonight we got to chop it up. Look, tonight we get back into this Kenneka Jenkins situation. You know what I'm saying? We've been knee deep in this Kenneka Jenkins situation. If you've been living under a rock, you probably don't understand what's going on over here. If you have not been living under a rock, you already know we've been dropping some of the biggest gems in this Kenneka case since this motherfucker jumped off. I'm going to be real. Since we already can just, look, and then, look, let me tell y'all something. Somebody jumped in my damn comment section talking real greasy, slick. I knew RatchetTV. Oh, how you gonna say this and try to ruin his legacy? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Look, ma'am, facts are the facts. I'm not here to go back and we not here to do a back and forth. That's why I don't have a platform where you can call in every night. I don't need to speak to nobody about this. The people I speak to is behind the scenes. I've done my own homework. I don't need nobody to tell me what the hell is going on when I'm realizing this shit with my own eyes. A lot of the shit was just a play. It was a complete reenactment. I went on record to go and show you everything, and what I'm saying is not disputable. You can't dispute what I'm saying, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Okay, so yeah, it's not, you can't dispute what I'm saying. And if you want to dispute it, then take that and go somewhere else with it. We're not here for that. I'm not here to go back and forth. I'm not here to debate and try to prove points to people who want to ask questions. Look, if you got questions to ask, I don't know who you need to take it up with. What I'm saying is in plain English, there ain't really nothing to talk about after that. If you don't ride with it, cool. Okay, then go somewhere else with it. I don't really give a damn. But I see that since I'm back on this Kenneka case, I've been ruffling a lot of feathers. The trolls popping back out. The trolls back ready for some smoke with Big Ratchet. But y'all know this is not what y'all want. I'm just going to tune it all out. My moderators are here to do a job, and they're going to do their damn job.
The moderators are here. They in place. They know what to do. I ain't doing no tripping. We gonna get this content out. We already know the gang stalking is real. We know gang stalking played a part in this. You don't need to jump in my comment section telling me, oh no, that girl wasn't gang stalked. That girl wouldn't had nothing to do. I don't want to talk. I don't want to speak to closed-minded people like that. If you got it in your mind that what happened is what happened and let it go, ain't no justice. It is what it is. But for us, we going to get the truth out. It don't matter who gets exposed over here. We see RatchetTV for exactly who he really was over here. It's people that are jumping in my comment section like it's about time some people finally woke up to who RatchetTV really was. We knew what the fuck was going on with Zach. Now, the city loved Zach. I stand on that. Chicago really rocked with Zach. That's facts. But the people who know, RatchetTV definitely played a part in the Kenneka Jenkins situation. Nigga, it quiet as kept. A lot of people knew in the streets, but they gonna keep it in the streets. It wasn't no street shit. Whatever. RatchetTV was good with them. He ain't did none of them. But a lot of dudes in the hood wanted Kenneka. Wasn't just Zach. She was being gang stalked by several different entities. We're going to get into all that tonight. I really don't know, once again, how to get the information out there. I just sit on information and it just comes out how it comes out. I have no idea. But I have been talking to people behind the scenes. And like I said, I've been very cordial with one of Teresa's old friends. So one of Teresa's old friends actually got, like I told y'all, hit me up and has been giving me some game. She don't want to talk as far as on the platform, or y'all know I would have been put it out there. But I have spoke to her. It's just one of them situations where I want to keep her safe. She want to be safe. But remember we was talking last time, and it was about Kenneka's connection to King Rob. Salute Mika for that membership. I appreciate you. Salute. And if you sent the super chat or got a membership and I didn't shout you out, my bad. I didn't mean to dish you. It just, I'll be working, so my fault. But salute to everybody who sends a super chat, super sticker, and salute to all the people who definitely get a membership, and thank you for the cash apps as well. But I'm trying to stay focused, you know what I'm saying? So if I get off track or lose focus on y'all in the comments, just bear with me. This shit is real. Understand that. So I haven't been going live as much as you see, because this case is, I deal with nothing but demonic people. It's a lot of demonic energy. It's a lot of negative energy. There's a lot of spiritual attacks that come with the Kenneka case. And I'm going to be real. I'm just at a point in my life where I wasn't all the way ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've done this so many times, and this is just different, bro. This is a different monster when it comes to this case, because what is attached to this case. You got to understand that. What is attached to the Kenneka Jenkins case is not just a case of a girl who ended up in a freezer. That's not the way this works. That it doesn't just end like that. There is twists and turns on every angle, from the friends to the family to, somebody allegedly having to make a sacrifice. Allegedly. The higher ups, the harvesting. It opens doors not just to Kenneka, but there's so many doors that are not supposed to be open when it comes to this subject. So you got to have an open mind when it comes to stuff like this, because this could be your people. This could be your niece. This could be your sister, your daughter. This could be somebody that you love and respect or whatever. So this is not to bash Kenneka. This is not to bash Zach. This is not to bash Teresa. This is just to bring the facts out so you can understand that this happens a lot more than you would think. And it goes on a lot more in our households than any other household, because the people who are pulling the strings are not like us. Stay woke. You know what I'm saying? So if they come into people who've never had anything, and people who are desperate to be rich and famous, you do know people would sell you out, right? You do realize your own family would sell you out, right? Not saying every family, not saying your family. I'm just saying, but hey, you just don't know who the fuck is who sometimes. Some people will get right next to you just to take you out. I mean, it happens all the time. So it wouldn't be the first case. It wouldn't be the second. It wouldn't be the 100th. It's probably the millionth, in the millions. It happens all the fucking time. So I say all that to say, let me put that back on. Let me move that right there. I say all that to say it's time that we just wake up and bite the bait and take it, because at this point, who else is gonna do it? It's been going on, what, 9 years? What is it? 9 years now. This has been going on. So who is gonna finally just be the one to wake up and just be like, all right, put the fucking people out there, expose them all, because we already know who it is. Besides the Zach TVs, the Teresas, it goes higher up. So how high up are you gonna go? Because y'all are just trying to say something like you want to stop at the Selena Gomez theory, and like if you're gonna go there, you got to go deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so if you want to go with that angle, then how deep do you think it gets if someone like that could be attached to it? And you see the mama took a payday. You see everybody in the media just stop covering the case. They looked at it and said, this is what it is. You're going to accept it, and that's it. Matter of fact, they put a body up there. So, okay, people want to go with a lot of different theories. Some people say, oh, well, I've seen people have a funeral after someone got cremated. Who the fuck puts somebody in a casket then cremates them? Like, you gotta make sense with this shit. Like, some people just don't want to open their minds. They want to close them. And like, I'm like, how does that even make sense to you? So you want to go with the theory, okay, so some people do get cremated and have a funeral. Okay, I'll give you that. Cool. But do those same people take pictures in the casket? Yes or no in the chat? Yes or no in the chat? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. We almost got 900 people in here. Everybody double tap that screen. Everybody double tap that screen, please. Everybody double tap that screen. So people take a picture in the casket, then go get cremated. I don't know, bro. That's kind of sketchy. I say, no, it's crazy. That's kind of sketchy. I ain't gonna lie. They said, and then don't get a tombstone, but get an urn, but then get buried. So what did you bury? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. It's like some people don't want to make sense out of this shit. So who got buried then? Why are people visiting a gravesite if she got cremated? Then some people say she was in the casket. That was not Kenneka. Oh, there was a person in the casket. So did she get cremated or was she in the casket? Because who was that in the casket? Obviously, I know the answer to this shit. But I'm asking questions to the people who saying this don't. So for the people who say, I'm on here doing this for clicks and views, I'm clout chasing, I'm asking y'all reasonable questions. You're telling me, if you believe that was Kenneka in the casket, drop the gems in the chat. I want to see who's in the chat tonight. If you believe that was Kenneka, drop the gems. If you think they lied right in our face, drop the caps. Let me see it in the chat. I want the whole chat to participate. If you believe Kenneka Jenkins was in that casket, drop the gems in the chat. If you think they lied right to our face, drop the caps in the chat right now. Let's go. I want to see everybody participate on this one. Was that Kenneka Jenkins in that casket? Yes or no? I say never heard of it. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. I showed y'all the pictures already. I already pulled the pictures out. They said Antonia Evans was in the casket. Exactly. But they want to say, oh, we're debunking this. We're debunking this theory. Let me turn this phone on. Do not disturb. I didn't even know I had this one on. Damn it. You know what? Let me turn this phone off. I'll turn it on later. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm trying to turn this phone off. All right, there you go. Power off. All right, boom. I had to turn that phone off. Them notifications going to get on my damn nerves. All right. My bad. All right, so boom. So we getting back to this damn content. Everybody is saying Antonia Evans. It was not Kenneka. Look at the chat. So we're the people who really believe the theory that we're making this all up. You can't even answer this simple question. Okay, so if we're making it up, who was in the casket and who's in the urn behind her with the Kenneka? So who is this when she goes live? Can anybody explain to me who is this behind her in this urn with all these Kenneka pictures around it? So if you're telling me that was Kenneka in the casket and they also buried her and cremated her. So she had a funeral. She took pictures in the casket. She did an open casket. Then she got buried. Then they said, you know what? Oh, no, she got buried. But then we're going to cremate her too and bury her. It doesn't make sense, bro. So who's in the casket and who's in the urn? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't play stupid with me. Yeah, you can't make. I'm not dumb, bro. I'm gonna ask realistic questions. This is not me making up no content. This ain't doing it for likes and views. I'm asking a realistic question. Who was in the urn behind her when she's going live? Who was in that casket and who got buried? That's it. That's it. I'm not making up no theory or nothing. I'm just asking questions. Who was in the casket when you took the pictures? Who got buried? And who's in the urn? That's it. I don't want to know nothing else beyond that. We don't got to do an interview or nothing. I just want you to answer those 3 questions, and then that'll be it. We don't got to speak about. I could speculate about anything else other than that. Just explain to me who got buried, who was in the casket, and who is behind you, because I'm confused. Are those 3 different people? Because there's characters all in this story, but those are realistic questions. Maybe she was a triplet, Ratchet. At this point, nothing would surprise me. Kenneka was in the urn. Antonia Evans was in the casket and in the freezer. I think you might be right. You have a brainwashed and gullible following. How am I brainwashing them by me asking a question and they answered it? I never said, okay, this is my opinion, y'all. My opinion is this. Do y'all agree with me? That would be me having a gullible audience. How are they gullible by me asking them a question and them answering the question? You see what I'm saying? People are just literally mad because we're not a closed-minded group. We're a group that sits together and thinks. Nobody in this group ain't got to agree with me. Ain't nobody in this group of people in the chat got to say, "Oh, Ratchet, man, you right, bro. Everything you saying is right." I'm not saying, "Am I right?" I'm asking you a question. Do you believe that Kenneka was in the casket? Fuck what I think. Do you believe she was in there? I ain't said nothing about Antonia Evans yet. I'm asking them. Everybody in the chat is saying Antonia Evans. So how are they brainwashed because they don't believe what you believe? You can't have a realistic conversation with me. So they said that's a troll. Exactly. But they're sent here. I tell y'all that all the time, but we finna get on this content. So I'm not really worried about it. We finna focus on the content, and there's nothing y'all gonna be able to do to stop me, bro. You already know what it is with me, fam. I'm not RatchetTV, bro. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? So we can start right there. I'm Big Ratchet. There's a big difference. I don't need none of y'all. I'm talking to them, y'all. Chat. I'm talking to them. I don't need them. This is who I need. These people that you want to try to use this little reverse psychology to get them out of here. No. We're not going. These are the people that I need. I don't need y'all. I'm cool. Trust me. I'm good. But yeah, RP RatchetTV. Not here to shade on Zach, but he definitely played a part. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to get blocked. Hey, you can speak freely. All you got to do is just don't troll me and don't disrespect me, and we good. All right, so we finna get to this content. I'm just asking realistic questions. Let me play something real quick. Let me play this real quick. Let me mute my mic real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on.
I got a gold motherfucker crown, bitch. My daddy put it on me when I was a baby. He used to take my ass whoopers when I was young. Period. So what you think he'll do in the day to kill this motherfucking granddaughter? Probably the body part up. Did they close down that motherfucking Rosemont Police Department yet? Period. So I got a gold motherfucker crown, bitch. My daddy put it on me when I was a baby. He used to take my ass whoopers when I was young. Period. So what you think he'll do in the day to kill this motherfucking granddaughter? Probably the body part up.
Did anybody catch that? Let me take this off. Did anybody catch that? Before I continue, did anybody catch it? I'm not going to, so no one's brainwashed. I'm going to ask them what they heard, and then I'm going to bring up the content. I'm going to ask them first. What did y'all hear? What did y'all hear, chat? I'm gonna stop that right there and I'm gonna ask y'all, what did y'all hear? Say, what she say? Tell me what she said, chat. So y'all ain't brainwashed. What did she say? Man. They said the body part up. Talking about body parts. Body parted up. Body parts. Okay, so everybody in the chat heard that. She said they unalived. She talking about her daddy. She said they unalived his granddaughter. And something about some body parts, but I'm not going to put no words in the mouth. We're going to run that back. I just want y'all to stay focused on what I'm finna show y'all tonight. I'm proving a point. Look, I don't give a fuck who gets sent here to say what. I'm not going back and forth. You can't dispute what I'm bringing you. Everything I speak is facts. Tell these other YouTube niggas who mad and in their feelings because I'm back on this shit. I'm not going. This is Big Ratchet, dog. Y'all already know how I get down. Now that I'm on this case, let's bring the facts out this bitch. Y'all ready to turn up, Ratchet Gang? Let's go, man. Hey, everybody in the chat, drop them purple hearts if y'all ready to start this shit. Let's run that back, and we finna go all the way down through. I'm finna take y'all through there, Give me a second, fam. We finna go all the way in tonight. Let's go. Hold on.
I got a gold motherfucker crown, bitch. My daddy put it on me when I was a baby. He used to take my ass whoopers when I was period. So what you think he'll do in the day to kill this motherfucking granddaughter? Probably the body part up. Did they close down that motherfucking Rosemont Police Department yet? In the Chicago Police Department with their crooked ass? Y'all bitch ass named us, and the only thing we can't do is say the fucking land. Y'all labeled us. Go do y'all research. Go up in there, raid that shit. They got us, and they probably that's the reason. So that explains why the FBI, y'all want to lock my brother up, and goddamn it, it's proof. Y'all tried to do everything y'all could, but ask the neighborhood. Neighborhood, I need y'all to write up on one of these. If y'all ever touch y'all life, just put 3 purple hearts. That's it. I'm know the Lord motherfuckers that I know I count on. Don't say shit I did. Just I got a gold motherfucker crown, bitch. My daddy put it on me when I was a baby. He used to take my ass whoopers when I was period. So what you think he'll do in the day to kill this motherfucking granddaughter? Probably the body part up. Did they close down that motherfucking Rosemont Police Department yet? In the Chicago Police Department with their crooked ass? Y'all bitch ass named us, and the only thing we can't do is say the fucking land. Y'all labeled us. Go do y'all research. Go up in there, raid that shit. They got us, and they probably that's the reason. So that explains why the FBI, y'all want to lock my brother up, and goddamn it, it's proof. Y'all tried to do everything y'all could, but ask the neighborhood. Neighborhood, I need y'all to write up on one of these. If y'all ever touch y'all life, just put 3 purple hearts. That's it. I'm know the Lord motherfuckers that I know I count on.
Okay. Teresa, off her rocker, right? She's not crazy, though. I'm going to stand on what I said. She's not crazy. Now that I look over here, we got 1,100 people in here. We got 397 likes and $0 on Super Chat. Man. If y'all don't at least just double tap the screen and get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? At least do that. If we ain't going to get no damn money on this mother. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't going to make no money, at least double tap the damn screen. Sheesh. But thank y'all for the gifts in the chat, though. I appreciate the gifts. Salute to Natisha for the gift. I appreciate that. Oh, dear. Salute. Oh, there we go. The first super chat of the day goes to TT Diva. Salute to you for the $10. I appreciate you. Salute. So did y'all hear what Teresa said? She said they done unalived his granddaughter, speaking on her dad. She's talking about Kenneka. Then she said they body parted her up. She's speaking in code, but I think we all know what we know in that. So you're saying exactly what we're saying, but we're liars and we're conspiracy theorists and we're making this stuff up. But when she says it, then what does it mean? So if I say it, I'm lying and I'm doing it for attention and clout and clicks and views. So is that why Teresa's doing it? Is she doing it for clicks and views and clout chasing? Or is she giving y'all exactly what we're giving y'all? Because I'm not the only person in the world that has said that this has something to do with organs. You know what I'm saying? Or some stuff like, I'm not the only person in the world who believes that. So if she's saying it, are we the conspiracy theorists? Or are we crazy? Are we tripping? Salute to I don't like nobody period for the $5. I appreciate you for the $5. Salute. So I mean, what does it mean when Teresa does it? But we not done there. We just getting warmed up. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Let me load this next one up.
Labeled us. Go do y'all research. Go up in there, raid that shit. They got us, and they probably that's the reason. So that explains why the FBI, y'all want to lock my brother up. And goddamn it, it's proof. Y'all tried to do everything y'all could, but ask the neighborhood. I need y'all to write up on one of these. If y'all ever touch y'all life, just put 3 purple hearts. That's it. I'm know the law motherfuckers that I know. I count them. Don't say shit.
That lady is definitely speaking in code. Belinda Scipio, thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. Salute. Yeah, she ain't crazy though. She's playing a good game of crazy, but it ain't crazy. I know crazy, and that's not it. I've seen some crazy motherfuckers, and I know it. I know that's not crazy. If Kenneka was only at the hotel on the 8th, explain this clip. Brianna Cotton posted this clip back in September of 2017 and deleted it, but people saved it. Teresa told police she found a parking ticket from the 6th in her car before she corrected herself. Man. Let's continue. Now I feel like the 2 women plus the anonymous women that called RatchetTV phone wasn't lying. In fact, they all have the same theory on what happened to Kenneka. They all believe she was cremated, and the woman in the Caddyshack freezer, in the Caddyshack freezer is Antonia Evans. If Kenneka was found in the Caddyshack freezer, why did the police give her location at the dock? If they moved her body to a freezer to thaw out, then where did you move her body from? Why would Teresa win a lawsuit for negligence against the Bill Murray brother Caddyshack restaurant if that's not the freezer she actually died in? Trafficking is going on in Illinois. So let me read that part again. Now I feel like the 2 women plus the anonymous woman that called RatchetTV wasn't lying. In fact, they all have the same theory on what happened to Kenneka. They all believe she was cremated, and the woman in the Caddyshack freezer is Antonia Evans. If Kenneka was found in the Caddyshack freezer, why did the police give her location at the dock? If they moved her body to a freezer to thaw out, then where did you move her body from? Why would Teresa win a lawsuit for negligence against the Bill Murray brother Caddyshack restaurant if that's not the freezer she actually died in? Trafficking is going on in Illinois. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Tell me in the chat. What do y'all think about that, man? Man. Sheesh. They said, come on, everyone. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, get the likes up. They say, but what about the death photos? Did you see Kenneka's face in those death photos? Now, I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. I'm not arguing or going back. I'm just asking a question now. Did you see Kenneka's face in the death photos? Yes or no? They said facts 1. Yes. Okay, so you saw her face, right? Was she only in one position on the photos, or was she in multiple positions? Just asking a question. So you saw Kenneka's face. Now I'm asking you, was she in one position or a couple different positions? Salute to Pooh. Double tap the screen. Thank you for the $20, Pooh. Salute to you. I appreciate it. Double tap the screen and get the likes up, gang. Let's go, RG4L. Salute to Pooh. I appreciate you. Salute. All right. No. She was definitely not in one position. So if you're saying she was in one position, you lying. That's definitely not the truth. That is not the truth. So I'm gonna ask y'all again. Was she in one position or 2? So if you got death photos from somebody, in what point would the body move? You know what I'm saying? So I saw a person, but it wasn't her, and the body was in a couple of positions. Facts. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a close up of Kenneka to identify. I don't think that anybody in this room could identify that being Kenneka, other than them telling us that's Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody could look at those photos and be like, yeah, that's Kenneka. No, they showed you something, but what it appeared to be. It appeared that it was Kenneka, based on what you're telling me, because I have no other reason but to think that this is what it is because you're telling me this. And that body was in two different positions, meaning somebody moved that body or the body moved itself, which I doubt. I highly doubt that a body just moves itself. So I would think that somebody touched this. And why would you change positions? You know what I'm saying? In what case would you find a body there and then just change the position of it? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna whatever the code is for your jurisdiction, you're gonna be like, hey, we got a whoop-de-whoop over here at so and so. Then the ambulance is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And the ambulance is gonna, and then the coroner is gonna come out. Then the coroner, like, you know, they pronounce them unalived, but there's no cop that's gonna go on the scene and just start messing with a body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think so. And if they do, it's fucking weird. They said the body was too large to be Kenneka. Edited pics and footage. Yeah, because RatchetTV had the damn footage. But let's continue. So what if Kenneka body that was found on the dock was really taken to the crematory, and the body upstairs is what they put in the casket? A huge cover-up. Why did the officer grab the media bin? Was something put in there, or what did they put behind the pillar if Kenneka body was supposed to be found in the freezer? If she was found in the Caddyshack freezer, how was her body moved into another freezer to thaw out? You cannot believe the news because they put this narrative out there and the majority ran with it, and that's manipulation. There you go right there. And that's very well said, because I'm not here the one brainwashing y'all. You've already been brainwashed because you believe what you do believe anyway. I'm not here to brainwash. I'm just here to speak my opinion and give out facts, allegedly, and then we just move on from there. So I'm showing you plain as day that this was a cover-up. I'm showing you, like, this can't be disputed what we're talking about. Okay, so this is what the person that actually hit me up, and this is actually friends with Teresa, hit me up to say. So this ain't her voice or nothing. This is just something that she hit me up to tell me. She was speaking about the girl. Oh, I got to go get those pictures real quick. Damn it. Let me grab them pictures real quick. The pictures are... Why didn't I send them to myself? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I thought I sent these to myself. Oh, there you go right there. Boom. Okay, there you go. So she was speaking about this girl right here. The girl right there. Because I was asking y'all, did y'all know who this was in this picture? And there she goes right there. You can hit the 3 dots at the top right-hand corner and remove the live chat. And then you could just do the same thing to bring it back. So mods, make sure y'all telling people how they can move the live chat. Double tap that screen and get these likes up. Let's go. We at $40. We got $40 on the screen. We 60 away from a honey bun. Let's get these likes up at least, man. Let's go. They said she had black plastic on her nails. They said, isn't that Irene? No, that's not Irene right there. Look, I'm talking about the girl with the burgundy hair. That's the girl I kept saying. What is her name? So anyway, that's the girl. They say she was in the back seat of a minivan, and it looked like Kenneka was either passed out or dead. And they put shades on her and was laughing as if it was a joke. They also said James Coleman played a big role in this mess, as well as Ty Rowland dad. I believe he was part of the higher ups. So they give me some gems right there. There's some names, right? I just dropped some names for y'all. All right. So allegedly, this is all alleged. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but those names, just whatever. Those names don't mean anything, right? Those names mean absolutely nothing, allegedly. But James Coleman and Ty Rowland's dad. All right. Keep that in mind. All right. So Also, this minivan. Who drove a minivan, chat? Can anybody in this chat? I don't want to brainwash nobody. So I just want to ask y'all a question in the chat. Who drove that minivan? Allegedly. Can anybody tell me who drove that minivan that she was in that night? Someone said Teresa. Someone says Ty. Someone says Teresa. Someone says Straight Drop. King Rob. King Rob. I just want to see what y'all saying in the chat. King Rob. Zach. It's a lot of different answers. Wasn't Ty the guy at the party? Yes. It says Zach TV laughing. I'm gonna tell you who allegedly has a mini. I ain't gonna say I know. Well, I'm gonna just say I can connect Kenneka right with someone I know did drive a minivan, and I know that she was in there with this person. I know who she was with. No, there was a straight drop in this case as well. Seeing there was a straight drop. It was like a blogging dude. It was a straight drop. King Rob, Chosen, whoop. They say Big Cap. I'm gonna tell you who got it. They said King Rob. They said Zach had a Jeep. I didn't say Zach did anything. They said Rob the YouTuber. Okay, so the person who I heard that got this minivan, and I know that I seen, you know what I'm saying, some shit that showed me that this girl was with this person, that would be the YouTuber King Rob. King Rob definitely had a minivan, and this got confirmed by his old moderator who is in my Discord server. So one of his old moderators is actually went back and exposed a lot of shit about King Rob to me and my server. So all I'm going to say is King Rob definitely played a part in this as well. So King Rob was with Kenneka on the 6th. Facts. Drop the gems if I'm telling the truth. Drop the caps if I'm lying. But I'm giving you the game. I'm just giving y'all the game. Allegedly. But yeah. So what y'all think, man? Was King Rob involved in this shit? Did King Rob have a minivan? What's going on? But yeah, his old moderator actually exposed him in my Discord server and told me for a fact King Rob does, or well, at this time did drive a minivan, and she knew for a fact. And she said he was with Kenneka on the 6th. Everybody knows King Rob was with Kenneka Jenkins on the 6th. So all of them played a part in this. Facts. So King Rob was definitely had that minivan. Damn. So I'm just hearing you say Antonia's mother name is Barbara. And I know for a fact in some of King Rob's lives, he was always saying Miss Barbara name all the time. Damn. Yeah, when you go back, they was telling us the plays all along back then. They was always saying it's truth. Back then, they always say it's truth in the lies. And I believe in the beginning of all of this, these different bloggers was all there, and they all given us part of what happened to Kenneka. Damn. So one go back and listen to Rob, Marco, Straight Drop, Mike, Larry, Chosen, Teresa, and put them lives together. Now I guarantee they was all giving us the play. And that's facts. Because I went back and I started doing my own research. And like I'm saying, I'm just getting started with this Kenneka shit. I probably have 10 to 20 to 30 hours of content that I'm just sitting on, that I've just been going back and I'm just dissecting everything and putting all these pieces together. And I'm just giving y'all one day at a time. All this shit, I'm literally going back over the case and solving it piece by piece. It's clear as day what's going on here. If you go back to the beginning, the players was all on YouTube, just like in the Mo3 case, just like in all these other cases. It happens all the time. The players go straight to the internet and become content creators and all type of weird shit. It'd be the main characters involved in most of these cases, and they be right there on the damn internet. So what we finna do now is we finna go down through these rabbit hole of these videos, and we finna take y'all all the way down through there. Are y'all ready to get this content started? Like I said, we just now getting our feet wet in this Kenneka case again. Let me see. Give me a second. I know it's gonna echo for 1 second. Hold on. All right, boom. So do y'all want to go back down this rabbit hole? Let me know in the chat. I'm just asking y'all, if y'all want to go down the rabbit hole, we go. If y'all want to stop, we stop. What y'all doing? Let me know in the chat. All right, so if y'all ready, we finna get to this content and we got to chop it up and we got to go back down this rabbit hole. And we got a lot of new information mixed with old information, mixed with all the information. Just sit here and just pay attention to how I put it together, the way I want to put it together. And then we'll talk about it at the end. And we're going to be here for a while tonight. So hopefully y'all got your seatbelts fastened. Let's go through there.
First off, who is Mike? Where you get Mike from?
He is the one that, hold on, I wrote it down. Is it Mike Larry?
I'm saying, like, was Mike in the kitchen?
So right there, the name Mike Larry immediately gets mentioned. Didn't y'all just literally just bring up that name? Didn't I just show y'all that name on that damn person that was like, we go back and listen to all these people? So right here, you hear this anonymous caller mentioning Mike. And he's asking about Mike now. It's all right there in the beginning, man. Let's go.
Was Mike?
Look at it. You need to take this information down and look at it.
I'm saying, was Mike? Was Mike?
God owns
Who?
this person, this white guy that I'm talking about, is a president
Okay.
of this company, which is Intel,
Okay.
and he owns, what is it? Is it IBM? He owns IBM, but he's over Snapchat and he's over.
Okay, but tell me this. Like, what does this have to do with Kenneka?
Because they're joking about it.
He's
They were there.
hold up. He was there like at the time of the crime or what?
Right.
Are you hold on? How sure are you that he was there?
I've been reviewing their pictures.
So now, I don't know who that is on the other end of this call. One can only speculate. Who is on the other end of this call? Is this just a random person with a lot of information? Or is this somebody that you feel like you know who this is? Can y'all tell me in the chat whose voice is on the other end of this phone? They said that's either Teresa talking or the other daughter. Who is that on the other end of this phone? They making a movie out of it. He said he was called from a 14-digit number. Most long numbers are from outside the U.S. I'm telling you, he's from Germany. You can say I'm lying or whatever you want. RatchetTV was from Germany. Born in Germany. They said, it sounds like Teresa. They said, it sounds like Teresa. Teresa, nobody can tell me otherwise. They said, Gina McGill. They said, Teresa, she was one of a kind. She has a one of a kind voice. They said, I think Barbara. They said, I've always said Teresa. So the chat is saying, they say, I'm sorry, but that sounds like Teresa. Everybody in the chat is saying Teresa. Everybody is saying Teresa. Let's continue. I just want to ask y'all what y'all think. I don't want nobody being brainwashed in here. You see they be trolling. Your chat is brain. No. We just gonna ask them how they feel. This is their opinions. Let's go.
All day today. These people, those white people that walked into the building,
Right.
the luggage and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. They're
Wait. And I'm gonna show y'all later on tonight with the people she's talking about with the luggage and stuff. Remember I showed y'all last time there's a bunch of angles that are coming out of these people just walking around that hotel and leaving little clues there. This ain't shit that we're making up. This is literally facts that you can go back and just look at. There was people of a different color and they were walking around the hotel with luggage, but they weren't checking in any rooms. They weren't going. They were just sitting there in the lobby and then leave something behind and then dip and never to be seen from again or heard from. Man, it's right there in your face. Let's go. But this caller just mentioned those people with the luggage and stuff. And I'm going to show y'all later. We went through one of them last time. If you remember on my last live, we already went through one of them. We'll go through another one tonight.
people
Right.
The luggage and all of that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. They're from the what do you call it?
He what?
Where they come and get body parts?
Okay.
Okay. The guy in the stripy shirt has a stripy shirt on. There's a picture from the company that he works with in Chicago. Organ donors, I forgot the name of the company. I didn't write that down today because I've been writing so quickly. Go to this here, GIFFARI.
Okay.
And RAFSANJAANI.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and she's dropping all these gems. Zach is half-ass paying attention. What the fuck is going on right here? I know we've seen this before, but now that we have the information that we have, now going back and looking at it, what are y'all thoughts like going back looking at it now that you got the information that you know about Zach? You know Zach was really there. You know Zach definitely played a part. You know Zach knew Kenneka Jenkins, never admitted that all this. You know Zach was running plays. You know Zach was bringing and making up people. He was making up fake witnesses that pretend like they knew Kenneka to shut other bloggers up, and he was just doing a lot of weird shit in this case. He was controlling everything. When you go back and look at it, Zach was one of the pieces on the chessboard. He thought he was king. I wouldn't say he was a pawn, but he didn't play his position, and ultimately Zach, he lost in the game of chess. But Zach was controlling the board for a second. He just wasn't who he thought he was. But that's facts. Let's continue.
That's one person to look into. The other one is Joel Combs. JOELCOMM. He's the owner of IBM.
So why would these guys target Kenneka Jenkins out of everybody in that hotel?
Listen, they said on that piece of, they said they got a picture of Mona Lisa talking about her hair was all messed up. It's in the chat. It's chat. There's another guy I get to. He's a police officer. His name is Paul Manning. See, I'm giving this information. I'm trying to give quickly. In the company that did this whole thing, the man that's involved in this here, him and his friends, they're joking about this here situation on the night. They got the dates on there. They said on that piece of, they said they got a picture of Mona Lisa talking about her hair was all messed up. It's in the chat. It's chat. There's another guy I'll get to. He's a police officer. His name is Paul Manning. See, I'm giving this information. I'm trying to give quickly.
I'm listening to you. I'm driving. I'm on the E-way driving to a video shoot, but I'm listening to you at the same time. Keep.
Look, he's trying to go to a video shoot. He's not. It kind of makes sense why he's so nonchalant about all this shit. It makes sense. I seen Texas T say it in the chat. He already knew all this shit. He knows who the fuck set her up. He knows all this shit. The fact is, now this information that he already knows because he got the real tapes, now that we know that he has the actual real tapes, that he edited the real tapes, and he has the proof of exactly what this woman is saying on the phone. It could be Teresa because it would make sense. It would be Teresa because today Teresa is saying all this same shit. Everything that this woman is kind of saying in this voice call is the same stuff that Teresa is now kind of crazily saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense on what I'm trying to say, but you can kind of tell the players were all right there. Zach don't really give a damn about what she's talking about because Zach knows exactly what's going on because he edited the damn videos here. So he knows all the people that he edited out of them damn videos. The real footage ended up coming out with these people going around, but the footage that Zach had, he edited all that shit out. Zach edited everything out that motherfucker and started controlling the narrative with the players involved. So, yeah, it's a tricky game, man. Let's get back to it.
Talking.
Okay, it's Paul Manning. You gotta look into him. It's MOBINSILTRATOR. That's another person to look.
Okay, and these are suspects, right?
Correct.
Okay, I got a question for you. Why out of everybody, why you coming to RatchetTV instead of going to the police officers?
Because Zach, you said that you wanted to do this here.
Right.
You wanted to solve this here. I'm by myself. I don't have anybody. You just don't know.
Okay, tell me, do any of the friends have anything to do with it? Because I believe they don't have shit to do with it.
Oh, I believe they got a lot to do with it.
Whoa. You said the friends got something to do with it?
I think they do.
What the fuck? Where you get, like...
See, now he's want to know where she's getting her information from, because from his part of the narrative, he does not want the friends to have anything to do with it. The friends did have something to do with it indirectly and directly, but they all thought they were setting up Brianna that night. That was the target, was Brianna. And everybody kind of knew about some people knew about the Antonia shit. Some people didn't know about the Antonia shit. A few people might have knew about the Kenneka angle, but majority of the people there had no idea about the Kenneka angle. And once the Kenneka angle happened and the Brianna thing couldn't happen because Brianna dipped before it could happen, and it kind of had to happen with Kenneka, and it just made better sense for it to be Kenneka, and then it ends up happening to Kenneka. Now everybody's scrambling and scraping. But Zach is there to control the narrative, clearly. Sad but true, allegedly.
I've been watching how the Illuminati, how the Baphomet, you know how they do their hands.
Hey, hold on. First off, why did you call me? First off, I don't know how the fuck you got my number. No disrespect. I don't know.
I got your number off of the Twitter account. You had it in the Twitter account.
Nah, my business number is on Instagram. Instagram.
That's it. It was on Instagram.
So, and you call, hold on. You called me private because you don't want the police to get your number, right?
This is the thing. They've been watching me the whole time.
What the fuck is going on here, y'all? What is going on here? Can somebody explain to me what the hell we're witnessing right now? So do you think that's Teresa's friend? Could be. I don't know. But what is this? Like, looking back at this now, did you just hear him be like, you called me private so the cops don't get your number, right? What? I'm telling y'all, bro, Zach sus as fuck. It says Zach was dirty as hell. You can go, like, you can clearly see the play right here. Zach, you was that's some sick shit, bro. They said he was coaching her. He did the same thing with Irene. He did the same thing with everyone he brought on that platform. RatchetTV coached everyone through every interview. I'm telling y'all, Zach worked for the higher ups. I'm telling y'all, he works for the people this person is sitting here talking about on the phone. I don't know why RatchetTV thought this was a good idea to do, but this is what got RatchetTV unalived. Once he put this information on his platform, it was a wrap. And he started teasing the real videos that he edited for them. It gets sick and twisted, y'all.
I've been watching off of my tablet and my smart TV. They keep sending me kind of little snip. My tablet and my smart TV. They keep sending me kind of little snip messages. They're into the phone. Do you understand the company that did this whole thing? The man that's involved in this here, him and his friends.
What the hell is that?
Listen, there are cameras in these smart TVs. There's technology that we don't even know about. You understand? They even tell you it's in your phone. Those black screens, it's in your phone. There's a camera. They're watching you every day.
So why are you a prime suspect over the case? I don't get it.
Why am I a prime suspect?
I mean, not a suspect. Why are they on your ass so bad? Because you know over the case.
Your phone, there's a camera. They're watching you every day.
So why are you a prime suspect over the case? I don't get it.
Why am I a prime suspect?
I mean, not a suspect. Why are they on your ass so bad? Because you know all this information.
And bro, what the fuck RatchetTV had going on, bro? They said same-ish Teresa saying now. They said gang stalkers definitely. They said stuttering wolf in sheep's clothing was Zach. He makes me sick. Oh no, we know about the TV. Man, this shit is weird as fuck, dog. They said they caught y'all up. This dude just said, why are you a prime suspect in the case, over the case? She's a prime suspect. He done mixed up the damn, he don't even know who the hell he coaching at this point. He done ran so many damn plays, he didn't even know what the fuck he was doing right here. Zach just, they said he gave himself away. Exactly. He asking questions for the next interview he had. He told me, why are you a prime suspect? Zach, you don't even know who the fuck you talking to right here. You didn't set up so many damn fake interviews. I'm starting to wonder about this whole call right here now. This is very telling. Let's continue, man. This is crazy work listening back to this shit now. What y'all think?
Because I keep on searching into things and pulling it up. And every time that I pull it up, I'm getting a message sent back to me through my iPad. Then I got a phone call today.
Hello?
From Kenneka Shaw, 706. I mean, I don't know no Kenneka Shaw. I was discussing it with somebody over the phone, and then all of a sudden, my home phone. Shaw. I was discussing it with somebody over the phone, and then all of a sudden, my home phone rings Tanisha Shaw.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
So basically, out of everybody in the world, you went to my Instagram, you say, okay, Zach is over the Kenneka case, or I got me a little nervous now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than what you think, because I was, you know, when I got started looking at the pictures and putting it together, it reminded me, and they keep on saying it too, Get Out. The town, the whole town is connected.
Okay.
Which we already know. That guy is a family member, the one that brought that body out of there.
He's a family member?
The managers, the hotel, they're supposed to be family. They own a mortuary.
Okay.
A pet mortuary, too.
What?
A pet mortuary.
Now, Zach, his energy is giving itself off. He's not even seeming like someone who's getting a breaking interview in a case he's covering. Zach don't give a fuck about what this lady is talking about, because Zach set this shit up allegedly. I don't know, man. This is starting to give play. What do y'all think? Do y'all, now listening back to this, does this sound like a play to y'all, or does it sound like a real damn call now that you're going back with the information you got now? House of Queens TV, thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you for the $10. That is much appreciated. Zach, I don't know, fam. I really don't know. Hey, y'all double tap the screen if y'all enjoying the content. We got $50 on the screen. We 50 away from 100. Let's go, gang. Let's get back to this RatchetTV shit, man. Y'all tell me in the chat. Y'all speak amongst yourselves. Tell me what y'all thinking right now.
Okay.
And how is it that, see, I looked into Selena. Selena is out of California. Her friend is out of California. Now, with her friend being on drugs, on heavy drugs, you can't be a donor.
Okay.
And with you having surgery, you have to be there to have the surgery. You have to be there for a fresh.
Yo, so ma'am, hold up. I'm kind of lost because this, like, I'm headed somewhere. You just had me pull over and park. I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
Down there.
So
He knows.
so nobody really. They only speak of Kenneka. Nobody speaks of
The daughter, she was young and her body was more valuable.
I'm gonna get to that later. I'm gonna get to that part later. That's another part of this that I'm gonna get to later. All right, so listening back to that call now, it's kind of giving. Damn, Zach, bro, you had some creepy shit going on. So a lot of this stuff that they were saying about a lot of shit that they were saying about Zach and the like now it's kind of giving like they were saying RatchetTV had a crush on Kenneka. He tried to smash. She turned him down. She wasn't feeling him. He was rejected by her. This is stuff that was said out there in the open, but people were like, nah, hell no, man. Zach was a good dude. Zach. But now that when you go back and really find out who Zach truly was, it's not giving great guy. I'm sorry. It's just not. Let's continue.
So who else felt like since Teresa Martin came out and was so bold to came out after all these years, right? This whole thing with Kenneka Jenkins, right? Who else think that is fair and right that they should just go ahead and exhume the body of Antonio Evans? I felt this is due process. They should go ahead and do it. Because guess what? Too many speculations, right? I know for some strange reason they can't recover the real Kenneka Jenkins because allegedly she's been cremated. So Antonio Evans is laying in the cemetery somewhere with her Kenneka name plastered on her whole demise existence. So they don't recreate a new Kenneka Jenkins, aka Antonia Evans. Guys, why don't they just exhume that body of Antonia Evans, and we are going to see firsthand who is who, right? Because when I looked at those videos, those recordings inside the hotel of when Kenneka Jenkins, quote unquote, was walking, stumbling into the walls and all wobbly and whoop-de-doo and stuff like that. Her body was that of a more chunky person, not like the Kenneka with a small, a smaller build.
Are you guys riding with that? When you saw Kenneka, when they were showing the pictures of what was supposed to be Kenneka that night, whoop, did that look like a bigger Kenneka or did that look like the actual Kenneka to y'all? It's just y'all opinion. What do y'all think? Did Kenneka appear to be bigger than she normally was, or did it appear that Kenneka was, just it was just Kenneka? Y'all tell me in the chat. What do y'all think? What was Kenneka looking bigger that night? Let me know in the chat. Let's go. Let's continue.
So I don't know. I hope my eyes are not deceiving me, but I can see very well. I even have glasses, so I'm positive I'm seeing well. I am not going to dismiss the fact that I felt personally, me felt like that's not Kenneka Jenkins. That was in the hotel kitchens roaming around, intoxicated. So there's so many different stories of two little twins, and then we have her friends, and they coming and they just ranting and ranting online, but nobody's actually getting to the source of the problem. Guys, in order for you to solve this issue and this mystery, you understand, exhume the body of the person that is buried in the name of Kenneka Jenkins, which is Antonio Evans, and then all will come to the surface. Okay, then we can see how this all play out. Now, Teresa Martin and all these little friends of this Kenneka Jenkins, they are ranting day by day, hours by hours. I watch them ranting, just fighting against each other, just saying all this stuff out of their mouth, right? But everybody who is involved already know that monies were paid out and who organs was sold and who got led to the crematory, who got cremated, who was buried in the spot of Kenneka Jenkins. But nobody's going to the source of the problem. And I'm telling you guys, I am here to be the fixer of the problem. Exhume the body of the deceased, aka Kenneka Jenkins, aka Antonio Evans. And we shall see. Antonia Evans, if it's indeed her, there is family members still probably existing. They can do a DNA match. Hey, technology is great. This is America. God bless America.
I agree. I think that the body should be exhumed. I think that it's so many lies in this situation that why would you not exhume the body? Can we know for a fact that is Kenneka? We don't believe Teresa Martin at this point. We don't believe the damn mama at this point. So I'm not gonna ride with nothing nobody says. I don't believe RatchetTV at this point. I don't believe the mama. I think everybody just lied right in our face. I don't believe any of the YouTubers or any of the fake people who were covering this case. I don't believe any of y'all. I think all of y'all played a part in it. Every single Chicago blogger that covered this damn case was a part of the cover-up. Because nobody came out and gave the facts of what the fuck was really going on. Till this day, y'all still not speaking on what the fuck was really going on. Let's keep it going, gang. Let's get to the next one.
He walked through Rosemont Hotel with an escorted tour, and he showed on his video.
This one is low. And this one, he's just talking about exactly what was going on in that hotel that night. This is the Jedediah dude who, since they kind of shut this dude the fuck up as well. He ain't been saying much here lately. I mean, he speaks, but it don't hit the same no more. But this was the guy who was basically backdoored by Teresa. Just like I think Teresa backdoored Zach. I think Teresa was behind a lot of the damn plays. I think Teresa was the one that they really wanted to control the narrative, but they just had to shut her up because she drank too damn much and she crazy. And they don't want her to just blurt some shit out like she's been doing here lately. That's why they just sent her on vacation out there to Miami. She got some money. That's why she not speaking out no more. She done got her damn coins. That's why she ain't ranting and raving about Kenneka no more. They done probably sent her another check. Allegedly. But this one is, that one is low. That one's low. So basically he was just giving his rundown on how they really set that damn play up in that damn hotel that night. Him particularly, I don't know that he was involved in anything. I just know that he was very close with Teresa until he got too close to the truth. And then Teresa flipped on that dude. That's what I do know. Let's continue.
I know I have a picture of Selena Gomez up here, but it's not really about her. It's about Kenneka Jenkins. But you can decide if this is about her or if we're dealing with crisis actors. Because at this point, I'm going to have to say I'm not sure.
Whole Selena Gomez thing, because I just felt like it was so far-fetched and it just seemed like people was grasping for straws trying to figure out what was going on. But I just did some research to figure out why did they start connecting that dot to begin with? Like what fueled that rumor to begin with? And I found out that what happened is that Kenneka Jenkins passed away on September 10th, 2017. Selena Gomez posted to Instagram on September 14th, 2017 that she needed a kidney transplant and she had just underwent surgery. Now, when I look further, people are saying that she was in recovery when that photo was posted, right? However, if the picture that was posted, which I'll probably put to the top right here, was clearly before, I don't know if it was before or after, but the girl who allegedly gave her organ was laying next to her in the bed, and you gonna see it up here, I'm gonna post it up here. But anyway, so I had to go look and see, did she have any connections to Chicago whatsoever? And apparently, this is her connection. This is the only thing that came up. She went to some type of crime investigation conference.
After the fact. Okay, hold on. Listen to this shit.
I know you fucking lying. She say what now? Okay, you guys remember this young lady, Kenneka Jenkins? So, quick recap. Kenneka Jenkins is a young lady from Chicago. She went out with a couple of her friends a couple of years ago, and her friends ditched her, and she was found days later in a freezer, deceased. And I should add, this freezer was in a hotel, on hotel property. Cameras show her walking, stumbling all over, which helped her case very much.
But see, I have a friend who watched this TV show called Saints and Sinners from the time it came on air in 2016, she said, until it went off air in 2022.
Can't make this up. The Kenneka Jenkins story here in Chicago in regards to the girl that they say was found in the freezer. But now more allegations are coming out here in Chicago in regards to her mother, Andrew, who is like a advocate for crime and the police and the elite and you name it. I can't make this up. But this story is identical to the TV show Saints and Sinners that went off air in 2022.
So what are we dealing with here exactly? Because I just watched ISIS for President entire video, and I'm going to watch Saints and Sinners, at least that particular episode, because go watch her video, ISIS for President. I'm telling you, you won't regret it, because are we dealing with crisis, people? What are we dealing with here? And how does she fit into it, other than they said when they found the girl that apparently she was missing some organs? All kind of new things are coming out.
Well, do y'all believe that Selena Gomez played any part in the Kenneka Jenkins unaliving plot? Does anyone in here think that Selena Gomez actually played a part in this? So, like, why is other people fighting to not for justice for y'all? So I don't know why we going harder than they family. I don't know. Someone asked about the other sister. Oh, and salute to I think it was D Rich. Salute to you. They said, where is Kenneka's other sister? I think one of her sisters got unalived, and I think one of them, what was it, start with L? I cannot remember her name off the top of my head. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She was at the party with Teresa that night. But allegedly she is still around, but I don't know where the fuck she at. Oh, my bad. I just played this video. My fault. Let's go back here. Hold on.
I know a lot of y'all may not agree with this, but the entity that Kenneka Jenkins' mother made a deal with is coming back for payment, and she cannot cash that check that her ass wrote when she signed that NDA and that contract stating that she was going to keep her mouth closed. After that money ran out, that shit started eating her ass up. She went against that contract. She came to the internet and she started running her mouth. When that happened, all hell started to break loose. And as we are witnessing on this very here internet, she is starting to spiral out of control. And it is not a coincidence. If y'all go back and listen to the videos that she did, in one of the videos, she said, I always knew that I was going to be a millionaire. So at that very moment, when these people came to you with that pen and that paper and told you to go ahead and sign it, you felt like this was your lucky break. This was the day that you were going to finally make it, when they offered you that $3.7 million. And at that point, you took it and not realizing what was going to happen to your ass on the back end. And that is what you are going through right now. It's called spiritual warfare. It's called making a deal with the devil. It's called they always going to come and collect what the hell you owe them, okay? Y'all can say she affiliated with the Masons, the Eastern Stars, Illuminati, whoever. But I'm telling y'all, it is a deeper, darker force that that woman is dealing with. This shit ain't no psychosis. It ain't no drugs. It's way bigger than a lot of us can wrap our fucking minds around.
I think that was very well said. What do y'all think, man? Do you think that this is something deeper than just saying, oh, she's an Eastern Star, oh, there's Masons? Is there something deeper that is connecting Teresa to all this shit? Let me know in the chat. Is there something that's going on that's much deeper than we all know? I agree with that, because I'm going to tell y'all straight up. When I covered this case, who is this keep texting me? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll check it out later. I lost my damn train of thought. What I was about to say real quick. I forgot what the hell I was finna say. Shit. Damn. Text. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I hate when people be texting me when I be live. But my fault. I lost my damn train of thought. But yeah, that just go to show y'all, bro. This shit is deeper than. Oh yeah, that's where I was going with it. When I covered this case, literally, I have to take breaks because I'm telling you, there is something very demonic that is attached to the Kenneka Jenkins case. It's not just the hotel. It's not just Chicago. It's not just the family. Like, brother, it's a eerie feeling around that case. I can't lie to you, bro. It's like a very eerie feeling around the Kenneka Jenkins case. Let's continue.
I know a lot of y'all may not agree with it.
Did you catch it? Did you catch the film change? Let's run that back. All right, pay close attention. 1. Head goes down. Now, by first glance, you would think she was dancing. Now, this guy who's supposed to be Peas drags the body in front of him. In that same motion, he grabs an object from who's supposed to be Killer, raises it up, brings it down, and someone hits the floor. Watch as TY videotapes this. Everything is blurred, and everybody wondered why he was looking at the floor. Someone is being drowned right now. The camera flips. At least that's what they want you to think. But actually, I think it was a splice to bring in the real Peas to help cover whoever that was playing Peas in the first video. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reenactment. Sounds hard to believe, right? But it's nothing more crazier than the things that we heard over the 4.5 years of studying this case. So what could it hurt to examine one more crazy thing? But always consider the people that we are dealing with will do anything to keep this case undercover. That's why it's so easy to believe that they would go to this extreme to avoid prosecution. And another thing, the room where all of these horrible things took place, I don't think it was in a room at all. There's a certain tool in the digital world called overlapping, where you can change scenes. There are other tools that you can use, such as CGI. In the world we live in today, imaginations are endless, and the possibilities as well. For example, who are these guys? If you ask me, these are the guys, the original guys who were at the party who Peas and Killer are covering for. I mean, how did Peas get so dark?
Things that make you go, right? What y'all think about that one? Because it's going to show y'all that this was a play. This was a reenactment. Everyone just in the party just doing this, and all of a sudden it just flips to, what the fuck? Then you're just looking at people flip cameras and everything changes and the scenery. Like it was a reenactment video that was edited by yours truly, RatchetTV. So I'm sorry to put it to y'all like that, but this was a complete story that was made up. They reenacted a play and had a videographer sitting right there, RatchetTV. They're all there. The bloggers are there. This is their big break. They're all going to come up off this. And it was true that every one of those people that were there came up off this shit because they were spinning a fucking narrative because they were completely attached to this shit. So they reenacted the video, did interviews with all the same people that were in that room reenacting the video because everybody knew about Antonia Evans and setting up Brianna. Just so happened to be Kenneka, but everyone's shutting up because they all in the streets and all these people got dirt on y'all and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Why you think so many people died and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? Zach was setting all this shit up. Every piece of it. Zach was setting a lot of shit up out there, bro. That's the facts. That's the facts that nobody wants to talk about. This is the part of the Kenneka Jenkins case nobody they don't want to bring up this shit. Let's continue. Why do I keep bringing up that damn video? Let's go. Hold on.
Kenneka Jenkins' mom talking to somebody while at a Kenneka Jenkins' mom talking to somebody while at a organ donor parade, and you hear her say, "Oh, that's where Kenneka went." And then she noticed that she fucked up and's like, "Oh Lord, they going," and was like, "Oh no, I meant giving blood, like a blood drive." Try to listen to what she's saying, y'all. It's right there tells you that she knew what happened. Check it out.
Anyway, just watch the clip. I'll be back with my commentary. And look at all that stuff. That's what Kenneka went to. Oh, okay.
She says that's where Kenneka went to. They're at an organ donor place, parade or whatever this. They're at this organ something place. I can't remember exactly what it was, but if you listen closely, Teresa says that's where Kenneka went to. And then she gonna be like, "Oh man, they gonna clip that something." She slipped up and said it. She's like, "Oh, that's where Kenneka went to." But they're at an organ donor place. What do you mean that's where Kenneka went to? Then she said, "Oh, she went there to donate blood." What? She went to an organ donor place to donate her blood. Kenneka, crazy work. But let's continue. Let's play that back.
And look at all that stuff. That's what Kenneka went to. Oh, okay.
That's where Kenneka went to.
No, not the work extension, but oh Lord. Oh Lord, they the blood donated blood. Oh, but not them, Lord Jesus, they go.
See, she fucked up.
Lord.
Listen to it again.
And look at all that stuff. That's what Kenneka went to.
Bam.
No, not the work extension, but oh Lord. Oh Lord, they the blood donated blood. Oh, but not them, Lord Jesus, they go.
You fucked up.
So right there, you clearly heard Teresa say that she went to Kenneka went there. She says Kenneka went there. Like, Kenneka went where? And she's like, the organ place? She's like, no, not the organ place. Donated blood. Yeah, oh Lord, they finna take this and clip it. Yeah, because you just fucked up and just said Kenneka went there. You're at an organ donor parade and you just pointed at the organ donor place and said Kenneka went there. Kenneka went where? Why would Kenneka? Oh, no. She went to donate blood. Yeah, all right, you fucked up. So her organs before she got cremated. You see what I'm saying? She slips up and tells the truth. Let me get my charger. Hold on. Gotta charge my phone. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so she slip up and tell the truth every now and then, man. You got to listen to her ranting and raving. Sometimes she going to give you a lot of gems. Let's continue, man. Let's go. Hold on, I got the music. I don't need the music. Oh, my bad. I don't need the music for this. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's go back over here. Oh, yeah. Listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this real quick. Listen to this real quick. Check this out.
All over the world. I'm sorry you had to be a sacrifice. I'm sorry you had to give your baby up to be a sacrifice. But God said, I'm about to turn it around. I'm coming, y'all. I'm sorry all over the world. All over the world. Shown that's about to be shown. For the genuine love that's about to be shown all over the world. I'm sorry you had to be a sacrifice. I'm sorry you had to give your baby up to be a sacrifice. But God said, I'm about to turn it around. I'm coming, y'all. Listen, I'm coming, all right? I'm coming, I promise you I'm coming. Just give me a minute. I'm coming. So then, Jesus. So then what God did was, he called on Miss Teresa. He said, Miss Teresa, I need you to sacrifice your daughter. He said, Miss Teresa, I need you to sacrifice your daughter. So then was he called on Miss Teresa. He said, Miss Teresa, I need you to sacrifice your daughter. So then what God did was he called on Miss Teresa. He said, Miss Teresa, I need you to sacrifice your daughter.
I can't make this stuff up, bro. Y'all do realize that, right? I cannot make this shit up. They said the pastor was involved. The churches are always involved. I always tell y'all that. When I cover the case, pay attention to the churches, especially the people who do the service. See, these people didn't get looked at. Nobody paid attention to these people in the beginning. Now, if you look into these people, I bet you're going to find some shit. They say whole town knew what really happened. They said, wow, shaking my head. Yep. They said, y'all should see the video where Kenneka was walking through the parking lot at 4 something in the morning. They said, wait, what the F? They said, now her mama in the live. Hold on. Teresa in here? Teresa is in here? Hold on. I know y'all lying. Teresa, she said, Siobhan, Lenora, and Kanisha. Kenneka had 3 sisters. Teresa Martin is in the damn live. Teresa, what you doing over here, Teresa? What's going on, Teresa? Just the person I wanted to speak to. So now that Teresa is in the chat, I want to ask you a question, Teresa. So now you're speaking about the sisters. So answer me this question, Teresa. I just have 3 questions for you. Who was in the casket? Who was behind you in the urn? And who was in the freezer? Those are my only 3 questions I need to ask you, Teresa. Since you in the chat, I want to ask you a question, Teresa. Teresa Martin is in the chat, gang. So I told you, I just want to answer. I want her to answer those 3 questions. Who was in the casket? Oh no, my bad. Who got buried? Yeah, who got buried? Who was not who was in the freezer? Excuse me. Who got buried? Who was in the casket? And who was in the urn behind you? Those are my only 3 questions for you, Teresa. Since you want to talk so much, you over here with me. I got those 3 questions for you, ma'am. Now where'd she go? Did she disappear? Did Miss Teresa Martin just disappear? Yeah, she over here in the chat. They said she answered that, but nothing else, liar. Let me see. Maybe let me go to my do I got it on all message? No, I just got it on top message. Hold on. Let me go to all. Is she still in the chat? I don't see her comments no more. Let me see. Did she respond to me? Because I want her to answer those 3 questions. That's all I want to know from you, Teresa. That's it. And that's all. Let's see. Is Teresa still over here? Yeah, she gonna bring her ass over here to my Siobhan, Lenora, and Kanisha. Kenneka had 3 sisters in big bold letters. Well, you might as well call in the live. You blocked me on Facebook because you got mad about what I said on Facebook. And you know exactly I know what I'm talking about, Teresa. I ain't lied once. You can sue me if I'm lying. You know I'm not lying. And why does pastor just tell you that, Teresa, you had to sacrifice your daughter? Why would the pastor tell you that, Teresa? That's 4 questions. I said 3. I lied. I said you should invite her to call in. She is very much welcome to call in if she wants to call. He said she just deleted her message. It's okay. I hope somebody screenshotted it. Yeah, she deleted her message. Yeah, we know you over here, Teresa. It's all good. You got caught just like you slipped up in that live. And why did you have that damn motherfucking ticket that said the 6th? Who was there on the 6th? Am I right about that? Wasn't Kenneka at a party on the 6th? Or am I making it up too? I wonder. You see, she can't come over here and call me a liar because she knows I'm telling the truth. That's why she's over here right now. They didn't send the big dog tonight. They said, Teresa, get your ass to that chat. He is getting too damn close. That lets you know I'm getting close right there, gang. Oh, I'm finna really turn up now. Oh, yeah, we finna really go in now. Y'all ready, Ratchet Gang? We got a lot more content to go. Let's continue. Tune in, Teresa.
And every one of each other. Like, and then the MTV video, like, y'all, whoever like it. I support everything that somebody trying to help to get her justice, but they're trying to blame us, the friends. No, that's not gonna cut it. It's not. Like, y'all mad. I'm finna get off live, because people stay inboxing me, texting me, telling me to get off live. I'm gonna keep this video up, because I don't care. But, like, on my brother, I'm just tired. Like, why every time something new pop out, it be the same bitch. It be the same same bitch talking about she thinks somebody picking with her. She thinks it was her fault. It's her fault. It's Monique's fault. Everybody just want to say it's Monique's fault. No.
This is Monifa with her lying ass. Can somebody do me a favor? What was I talking about right before Teresa Martin just came over here and tried to interrupt me? What exactly was I speaking about that got her to pop out? Because I didn't say nothing about her sisters for a minute. That was a while back. What the hell did I say at that moment that made her pop out? Can somebody tell me real quick? What made Teresa Martin come over here and get in this chat? There she go right there. She said goats in the chat. Hold on. Let's... Teresa Martin is in the chat. She said goats in the chat. Let's go ahead and pin her comment to the top of the chat. There we go, Teresa. Teresa Martin is in the chat. She said put the goats in the chat. I think they might want to put the purple hearts in the chat for Big Ratchet. Chat, throw the purple hearts up in the chat. You don't got no control over here, Teresa. Let me tell you that right now. They say, there she go. Everybody in the chat, show Teresa Martin where she's at tonight. Drop the purple hearts in the chat. You in Big Ratchet's house tonight, baby. You in Big Ratchet's house. Okay, Teresa? So I want you to take a seat and I want you to watch me demonstrate how this play was ran. Because Teresa, you also set up RatchetTV. I ain't gonna say you set him up to be on the live. I'm just gonna say you set him up for the okie doke because you knew all too well, Teresa, allegedly, what RatchetTV knew. Those names that was thrown out in his live were the same names that you were threatening to throw out just a couple weeks ago, remember? Or am I making that up too? See, the fact that you over here tells me everything I need to know, Miss Teresa. Let's keep it a big buck, Teresa. Double tap that screen and get these likes up too, because Teresa is mad. What the fuck was I talking about before she got over here? I can't remember. I said, that ain't her. Nah, that's definitely her. She do that shit all the time with the throw the goats up in the chat. That's how she talks, bro. I ain't stupid. That is Teresa. But let's continue.
Like, I just don't understand. I'm just tired. I'm tired of explaining myself. I'm tired of everything. I'm just tired. Then everybody feels some type of way, like, it's just stupid. I distance myself from a lot of people. Like, I don't even go around people. People ain't seen me in so long because I distance myself. Y'all be on this bitch just stupid. Y'all let social media just fry y'all brain. Like, y'all let stupid. Y'all dumb. This just stupid. And everybody that I'm not cool with no more want to blame me so bad. Like, y'all was just with me. Like, I don't see now it's Monique's fault, but when we were just cool, it was just that. Now since some shit happened, y'all that's funny. But I'm finna head out though. Y'all can have this laugh. If somebody else, like, if y'all, I'm not gonna laugh no more after this. I'm not making no more statuses or nothing. Like, think what y'all wanna think. I don't give no fuck no more at this point. But long live my best friend though. And she gonna get justice.
Long live my best friend, and she gonna get justice. Kenneka was your best friend, Monifa. Well, I would hate to have a friend like you. I would hate to have family members like this. I would just hate to have people around me in my circle that's moving like this. What the fuck, Monifa? That was your best friend? Chat, y'all believe that was her best friend? Let's continue.
That I wasn't. I mean, stop saying my motherfucking name on live. Like, who the fuck do y'all think y'all is? Every you stay saying my name, stay want to play this game. Stop saying my name, because it's a personal beef with you, Ari. I don't know why the fuck you stay saying my name. Blame none of y'all ass. Like, I don't do all that. Because at the end of the day, only thing that was my fault is I want to looking out for her for real, because we was all drunk in that bitch. I ain't finna sit here and do all that. Like, I supposed to have been no P's and Q's. I was drunk as fuck. It was me and her drinking the filth to ourselves, basically, really, because Shamaya really ain't drink shit. But y'all want to be on Facebook steady pointing fingers, steady saying, oh, you was the last person with her, oh, it's your fault, all that. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck, y'all steady going like every time something new pop up. I'm with all that justice for Kenneka. I'm with all that. I would have loved that MTV video, but it's basically saying we sold her for $200. We hired a hitman, all type of shit. That's what I don't like. And when I said people blame me, motherfuckers sharing that video, steady saying my name, and I'm gonna address anything I wanted to address. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, but who invited to a party? It ain't even about that. Like, I really wasn't blaming them. Okay, I wasn't blaming nobody except the hotel. Like, I wasn't blaming Irene. I didn't blame Shamaya. I didn't blame none of their ass. But yet, motherfuckers hop on live. You was the last person with her. Oh, this and that. What? Y'all want to throw me under the bus so bad. I never blame Shemaya. I never blame Irene, Chicago. I never blame none of y'all. But y'all so quick to say my fucking name. Why? And I could address anything talking about some clout. I want some clout. I want some attention. I'm always feeling like somebody pick with me. I ain't feeling like nobody pick with me because me and Kenneka been friends since I was at Johnson. We been like this. We got years in this, Lord. Y'all just knew her. If y'all wanted me to be that, like, take it that way, I could have. Y'all, they steady calling me like,
Man, this is some ghetto mess. She threw the bonnet on and just started airing it all out. But do y'all think Monifa is guilty? Do y'all think Monifa played a part? Let me know in the chat. Did Monifa play a part in this shit? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. It said, girl, shut up. Blessings to y'all. Salute. It said justice for Kenneka. Yes, justice for Kenneka, most definitely. So she ghetto as hell. Said, wow, $200. I remember these videos. Didn't they fight after that? They said the last thing you said before reading the comments, you said, if you look into these people, you're going to find out something. You were playing the pastor's eulogy, King. All right, salute. Yeah, I was talking about the pastor. So once I started bringing up the churches and how that church was involved, and if you look up that church, you're going to find out some shit. She instantly jumped in that. She wanted to distract everybody from what I said. So let me reiterate that. If y'all look into that pastor and you look into that church, I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet my YouTube channel on it in my next 3 YouTube checks. If you look into that pastor, I promise you, somebody gonna tell y'all that dude be scamming. He's a scammer. He's a scammer. I guarantee, I'm telling y'all, I know like the back of my hand. I know these people. He's a scammer. That dude be running plays in the city. That's who you go to fix some shit. I'm telling you, look into that pastor and you're going to be able to find out that dude is a fixer-upper. And all you got to do is pay him. He dirty. That dude is dirty. Trust me. Let's continue. Okay, so right here I got the music playing. Obviously, I'm not going to play that damn song. So Eugenia Walker and Jalen Ford has entered the chat. This rabbit hole goes deep. Buckle up. So everyone is connected. And I do mean everyone. And they're all connected, gang. Allegedly, all of these people are connected. Let me zoom this in. Eugenia Walker story, September 2017. The friends picked up Eugenia Walker, 18, sat in the black in the middle seat of the Ford, then began to drive on Roosevelt at high speed before blowing some traffic signals, prosecutor said. Ford lost control and hit a median and a cement planter in the middle of Roosevelt Road. The Nissan went airborne and landed on its roof before spinning in the westbound lanes. Walker was ejected from the car and a wheel was launched into a nearby church window, prosecutor said. The 18-year-old man who had been drinking with Ford crawled out of the broken window and was found lying on the ground. Police and paramedics arrived, prosecutor said. Walker was pronounced dead at the scene. Eugenia Walker. Everybody. Eugenia Walker. And it says the friends picked up. Oh, I just read that. So yeah, that's what basically happened with Eugenia Walker. Okay. Eugenia Walker. And everybody in this shit is connected, allegedly. Allegedly. You start to put all these damn players together. Everybody in Chicago, well, not everybody in Chicago, but everybody in this damn circle full of people was involved in this shit. All of them. All of them was involved in this shit. Stay woke. Man. Let's continue. 2:30 a.m. Shots go off. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Let's see, is it still playing the music? Yeah, it's just gonna play the music throughout this whole shit. I ain't playing that. It says photo of vehicle being towed following fatalities. So everybody was dying in this damn case, and they were all connected to each other. Are the Martins and Shorts kin? The Martins and the Shorts. The Martins and the Shorts, gang. Man, this rabbit hole goes deep, gang. This rabbit hole goes deep, gang. And everybody was losing their life. Examine the photos of the two crashed vehicles. Both vehicles have minimal damage to the front end, appearing to have been taking the majority of the impact from the side, consistent with the Reynolds-Staten fatal crash. So obviously somebody is setting these people up, right? Same shit happened in both car crashes, correct? This rabbit hole gets deep, gang. The rabbit hole gets deep. Geraldine Martin Short is related to Teresa Martin and Jamilda Rashay Short. So, Teresa, you in the chat. Are these facts? Are these your people? You connected to these people, right? Damn, Teresa, how deep does this rabbit hole go with you, Teresa? So the Shorts and the Martins are connected. Brooks Martin, Jackie Johnson, and Brooks. So all y'all on each other's accounts. Y'all people know y'all people. Look at this. This is all Teresa Martin, Lenore Harris, Brooks Burks. This is y'all, Teresa. Teresa. Is this why you over here? Because you know I'm the one that's going to connect every single dot with your ass? Is that why you sitting over here on my channel? Because you know I'm the one that's connecting the dots. Once you seen what I put on Facebook, you did your homework on me and brought your ass on over here. I'm happy to see you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy to see you over here. Martin Newsom. Is this ain't lying, is it, Teresa? I'm telling the truth, right? Ain't these your people? The Burks and there go Cedria Burks Fowler died 2017, age 24, unknown causes. How many people died in this situation? Cedria Fowler Burks' mother is Eugenia Burks Walker. Cedricia is dead, but Eugenia Walker is alive and living in Little Rock, Arkansas. Cedria's sister, LaRonda Burks, hanging out with Cowboy at Nipsey Hussle videos. Man, Burks Walker. So the rabbit hole is this deep, Teresa? All of y'all are connected, Teresa? Damn, Teresa. This is cold-blooded. I can't lie, ma'am. This is cold-blooded. I must say so myself. Teresa, you cold. You cold, Teresa. Let's continue. So we got another one with this. Almost like they were trying to find a place to put the evidence in his hand. They were up to something. So let me mute this again. I got this again. So let's go here and watch this video. Oops. Let's go here and watch this video. Let's continue. What you got going on, Thug? Let's see what he got going on over here. Man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was a bunch of weird stuff going on that night. It's like he seen that camera and then kind of regretted seeing the camera. Almost. What y'all think? Then you get the two people here just talking. Weird shit going on all night. Hey, my audio is clear, right? Let me see. Let me make sure. All right, cool. I just want to make sure my audio is clear. Double tap the screen if you're enjoying the content, y'all. Double tap that screen if you are enjoying the content. So as you look in here and you see these two gentlemen, what do you think is going on in this damn, what do y'all think is going on back here in this kitchen? What does it look like is going on? Because remember, this dude was up in the front acting weird, and this dude was, it's a lot of suspect shit that was going on with everybody at this hotel that night, allegedly. Allegedly. Let me read some comments to see what y'all thinking about this. It said, man. It said, yep. Zari Wells was the one that got pushed off the yacht. It said, yes, Ratchet. Did you see the video of the white man at the hotel the day before he was there to get Kenneka's body? Yes, I did see that. They said great actors. They say a lot of people in Chicago are connected to the music industry. Young Dolph was a cousin of Juice WRLD. They say, who is that? They say the man in the glasses was there 3 days before, or was there days before, excuse me. They look sneaky like they hid like they hid something too. They say, is that a body? They said, please play when Teresa saw her and looked like she wasn't even her daughter. They say, organs tampering with evidence in a blanket. What did he put under the cover? They said, that's a body. Look at this shit, y'all. I don't know what these people got going on, but it's loose. I don't know what they got going on, but it's loose. You just looking to. This is just very weird. Like, what the? I don't know what the fuck they got going on back here. This is the kitchen video though. I don't know, gang. Man. It just gets weird. It just gets weird. I don't know, y'all. Let's go out here. So yeah, I don't know. But it says they were up to something. They were up to something this whole damn night, allegedly. Allegedly. And that's when they brought Teresa in, and Teresa ends up running up out of there. They bring Teresa in. Teresa ends up running the hell up out of there. This is just fucking weird, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's fucking weird. Let's continue.
Occur in the hotel. Kenneka death did not occur in the hotel. Kenneka did not die in room 926. Let me get this out of here. Let me say this. Kenneka did not die in room 926. Kenneka died in a Kenneka died downstairs. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. So Kenneka did not die in room 926. Let me get this out of here. Let me say this. Kenneka did not die in room 926. Kenneka died in a Kenneka died downstairs. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. So like people say, oh, she might die in the hospital, and yo, say Free Savage, free my little brother, Free Savage. Kenneka, I saw a motherfucker saying like, yo, she died upstairs and they carry her down. And no, her friends did not have anything to do with her death. You understand what I'm saying? Even after I reviewed the tapes, because I said, yo, I saw the dude that I interviewed. I saw him walking in the hallway, put two and two together. You understand? But Shorty ain't had nothing to do with this shit. Remember, I said Irene and Monifa didn't have anything to do with that. They ain't that smart to drug her and all that other shit. She did not die in room 926. Those were just kids turning up at a kickback.
Zach, bro, is just giving play after play after play after play that this dude was running, man. It's just hard to trust Zach TV after I can't trust nothing he ever said at this point, not after knowing what I know about him now.
King David was prepping for a major event at the Refuge nightclub in Chicago. A showcase of the underground talent Zach TV has spent years documenting. Zach TV called King David with a request. He wanted his friend AMG Fresh to be a part of added to the lineup. King David made an exception and added AMG Fresh to the lineup. So Zach TV arrived to the club to support and record AMG Fresh. AMG Fresh had bought his girlfriend that night too because it was her birthday, so they decided to make it one big celebration, or that's what it was supposed to be, a celebration. As T Streets and AMG Fresh performed, Zach moved through the crowd with the camera in hand, filming, recording, watching everything. Everything seemed normal. AMG Fresh took the stage. Zach overheard a group of men talking about AMG Fresh, pointed him out. And one of the men said, "Isn't that the same dude who beefs with the BDs?" And the conversation quickly escalated. And Zach realized that the men were planning to jump AMG Fresh while he was performing. So without hesitation, Zach stepped in and he talked to the group, convincing them to back off, de-escalating the situation momentarily, and AMG Fresh wasn't even aware of none of this. Zach made a decision to leave early. After leaving Refuge, Zach went to his Jeep, planning to take AMG Fresh and his girlfriend and get him up out of there before anything happened. When Zach found Fresh, he tried to get him inside the car immediately, and Zach was visibly nervous, showing Fresh his ratchet. But Fresh was unaware of what had went down inside, so he was relaxed and calm because it was his girlfriend's birthday and he was chilling. He wasn't no rush to leave. However, Zach insisted. So for him to get in the Jeep. And after some hesitation, AMG finally got in the Jeep. His girlfriend and T Streets, and they all joined him in the car. As soon as AMG Fresh got inside the Jeep, the men from the club noticed he was gone and ran outside and see what car he got into, and so they knew what car to follow. So as Zach drove the 2 blocks to where AMG's girlfriend parked, dropping off AMG's girlfriend and T Streets, she got out the car, switched to her own vehicle, and Zach, he didn't pull off right away. He parked and he wanted to explain everything that happened inside the club to AMG Fresh. He wanted Fresh to know how close things had come to turn violent. Before Zach could get away, a dark-colored minivan pulled up beside his Jeep and shots rang out.
Oh, what? What pulled up on the side of him? Did y'all hear that? What pulled up on the side of Zach TV? Didn't I just tell y'all about this? I've been trying to connect these dots all night, bro. We finally here to the point where we can start connecting the fucking dots. Oh boy, your boy Ratchet is cold. Your boy Ratchet cold, man. So look, the minivan. There we go again. It circles back to what I said at the beginning of the live. Now we're here, and the minivan is brought back up again. Kenneka was in that same minivan. Right when they took her out. Allegedly, she wasn't even alive in that minivan. Allegedly. And she was riding around with one King Rob. Now, him and Rob end up beefing around this time. Now a black minivan pulls up on him. So he got unalived over street stuff. No. This video is going to disguise it as if he did get taken out over the streets. I'm going to let this video continue, and I'm going to tell you what the real play is. But just notice a black minivan pulled up. Let's rewind it and continue.
Close things had come to turn violent. Before Zach could get away, a dark-colored minivan pulled up beside his Jeep and shots rang out. The bullets ripped through the Jeep's windshield. Either AMG or T Streets fired back, returning shots. Zach was hit. One bullet struck him in the shoulder, and another hit behind the ear, lodged into his brain. The foot slipped on the pedal. The Jeep lost control, veering off the road. The Jeep crashed, but the gunfire has stopped. T Streets and AMG Fresh didn't wait to see what happened next. They definitely jumped out of the wreckage and into the car, and AMG's girlfriend's car, and she sped off. In the footage, the Jeep sat motionless in the front, smashed against the pole. Zach was still inside, slumped over, alone. At 1:35 a.m., police arrived on the scene. They found Zach in the driver's seat, unresponsive. Underneath his seat, they discovered his .40 caliber that he never had a chance to use. Zach was rushed to the hospital, and doctors fought hard, but his injuries were too severe. And at 4 a.m., Zach TV, Zachary Stoner, was pronounced dead.
Long live Zach. Long live Zach. But Zach TV was not unalived over no street stuff. This was disguised as street stuff because they did not want y'all to get the real play of what the fuck was really going on. This was not street shit. He was taken out over this shit, but it just disguised it up in the streets because there was some alleged beef going on with some rappers. But you got to think about it logically. If some rappers are about to do what they was going to do anyway, why would they, if they was already going in there to do it and they stopped because of Zach TV, why would they run up on Zach TV's car if they already gave him a pass because of Zach? So you telling me like, all right, bro, all right, bro, Zach, you good. I'm a dip. You know what I'm saying? But definitely when you get in your car, I'm gonna smoke you. You know what I'm saying? Well, they could have just went ahead and did it right there to Zach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew Zach TV's car. It just don't make no sense of why they would do that to Zach. So it was not street shit. If it was, they could have handled it right there. This is Chicago, fam. Niggas would have aired that whole bitch out. You know what I'm saying? This is Chirac. That whole club would have got aired out if they was just gonna do it anyway. And go in there with their faces showing. You already on camera, so if that was the people, if that story was really true, if some people walked up on, you could solve the story right there. It would show you on camera in the club who walked up to Zach and who ran out the club and got into their car. And come on, y'all. No, it would make. Never mind. Some people you just can't. Let's continue.
Brother and sister together.
Okay, now this one, my bad. This got music too. But this one is Brianna posted this. It says, maybe this will help someone. Brianna posted this and deleted it quickly. Kenneka went to the Crown Plaza. And this was her, a post and delete. She posted this and then deleted it. Kenneka was at another hotel in September. She was at that hotel celebrating in September, and boom, there she goes again at the hotel with Brianna. Bree. Man. Cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, y'all. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so they was already at the hotel. I told y'all she was there a time or two. So yeah, Kenneka was always in these damn hotels, allegedly. Let's continue.
There were these 3 girls in the Crown Plaza the night Kenneka went missing. One of them, the white girl in the pink hoodie with the glasses, stayed at that front desk for almost an hour using the hotel phone even though she had her own. Then around 5:15 in the morning, they checked out. And right before she left, she reached in her pocket, pulled something out, and placed it on the lobby table. 20 minutes later, the hotel manager walks over, grabs it, and disappears into the back office. So what was that? Why did she leave it? Why did he take it? And why does she look just like one of the kitchen workers who was cleaning during the night? What's your thoughts on this scene? Long live front desk for almost white girl in the pink hoodie with the glasses. Stayed at that front desk for almost an hour using the hotel phone even though she had her own. Then around 5:15 in the morning, they checked out. And right before she left, she reached in her pocket, pulled something out, and placed it on the lobby table. 20 minutes later, the hotel manager walks over, grabs it, and disappears into the back office. So what was that? Why did she leave it? Why did he take it? And why does she look just like one of the kitchen workers who was cleaning during the night? What's your thoughts on this scene? Long live Kenneka.
It's plays all over this shit. Everything was staged that night. It was all staged. Salute Bugalip for the $10. I appreciate that. Salute. Thank you. Man, this is crazy work. The amount of shit that went into this setup is crazy.
Sure, definitely give me one moment.
How you doing, Queen? I was wondering if I can actually see a room.
Right now we're sold out, so we don't have any rooms in.
You're completely, y'all sold out. That's not what's on the website. Y'all still got stuff available on the website.
No, unfortunately, I mean, I guess you could make a reservation if you want to make one. But right now we really don't even have any rooms available.
Really?
They're not yet.
Where's the manager? Yeah.
I think he's on a call right now. Is there something I can help you with?
We're gonna see a manager. Because then I just saw something different on the web, on the internet. 4 black men, and now you're telling us that you're sold out, and that's not what the internet says. Are you the manager?
Yeah, we actually are sold out.
You're sold out? Did
Today,
you?
tomorrow, we're going to be sold out, so we can't show rooms. We can refer you to the website.
That's why I was. The website said you have rooms available.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at rooms, you can go ahead. If it says available, feel free to go off that. But what we have is just not available.
So if I go on there and book a room right now, you're gonna let me in my room, right?
If you
Where your
book a
phone
room-
at? Let me see. I'm glad I got a few dollars.
That didn't even make no damn sense. You're saying we don't have no rooms available, but if you go off of our website, then we're gonna book you into a room. What in the hell is you talking about? This hotel is sketchy as fuck. I'm talking about sketchy as fuck. Let's continue.
You sent security to talk to us as well?
Just FYI, I'm not sure what you're doing with the phone, but I don't consent to being recorded.
That's fine. Public domain. It's on me.
Can we, what's the name of the manager that was on staff over the weekend?
So anything in regards to that, I can't really relate to you, gentlemen. I don't have any.
You can't tell me the name of the manager that was there over the weekend?
Oh, no. Yeah, all managers were over the weekend.
Well, who was here Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday morning? What manager was on staff then?
All managers. We're all readily available.
Not all who was readily available. Who was here
on duty?
Friday night, Saturday morning?
It's a different question. Were you?
Yeah, I was here.
You were the manager. Okay.
You was here Friday night?
Yeah.
Saturday morning?
Saturday as well. Yeah, I've been here around the clock.
You don't got a room that we can see?
Not at this time, we're sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not. You guys aren't registered guests.
Who are you? Who are you?
But if you're not, this is private
Private
property.
property.
But who
Right,
are
who
you?
are you?
We don't know who you are. I'm talking to
I'm
you.
with the hotel.
But you ain't state that. We don't know who you are.
you
Come
just
and tell
walked
us
I'm
what
with
we
the
got to do.
hotel. If you're
What's
not a
your name?
registered guest,
Let me see some
simply-
identification that you with the hotel. We trying to,
I'm not-
man, look, we trying to get a room. That's all we trying to do.
Because
We
this
trying to get a
particular,
room.
now this looks like a
That's
different
all right.
issue because this looks discriminatory. You got all these police officers, all these security,
That's for safety and security.
all
Now-
of. But why is police on us?
Well, because if you're acquiring what you're acquiring, you're basically trespassing.
They were
This is private
trespassing. I have engaged you about getting a room in your hotel,
Right, which is
based
fine,
off of what's
but
under.
now we're going
Hold
on
on,
topic.
hold
We're
on now,
on
because I'm gonna
topic.
tell you something. I'm an intellectual young man. So the first thing I said was I wanted to check out a room, which is standard. You've already had police officers approach me. The second thing you said to go online. I told you I'm finna go online. So that means you got to give me a second to go online.
No, of course.
Absolutely. So he shouldn't. Nobody should calm. Everybody needs to calm down. Because I'm gonna give me a room and I'm gonna be in this hotel as a rightfully so. Okay. So I need.
Yeah, that was crazy, right? That's crazy. That's the manager that was there that night. He's running plays right along with another higher up approaches him while he's up there. A dude just approaches him like, "Hey man, it's private property." He's like, "Who the hell are you?" He's like, "Man, I'm with the hotel." I thought he was the manager, so who the hell are you? And why you just pull up? There's a lot of weird stuff that went on in that hotel, man, and they protecting something very precious in that motherfucker. They was not showing rooms or nothing. I know it's about Kenneka, but they doing too much. I'm sorry. A lot of these hotels be in on that type of thing. Facts. Motels, hotels, B&Bs. You got to be careful anywhere you stay. Anywhere you stay, just be careful because all these motherfuckers is wicked. But he definitely was a part of the play. Definitely was a part of it. Let's continue. Oh, yeah, we ain't got nothing going here. Just more connection. Oh, they deleting people videos for talking about Kenneka. They deleting all these damn videos of people just bringing up the information of the Kenneka situation and Antonia Evans. Anything about Antonia Evans gets deleted. They don't want nobody talking about Antonia Evans. And they removing people videos that are speaking about the Antonia Evans storyline. This is something I'm telling you. Once you get to the Antonia Evans rabbit hole, then you've officially entered the Kenneka Jenkins case. Until you get to that rabbit hole and do your homework on Antonia Evans and that whole rabbit hole, you're not going to get very far in the Kenneka case. People might not want to believe it, but it's definitely, the Antonia Evans story is a part of the Kenneka Jenkins story. So, yeah, again, they removing people videos for speaking up about Antonia Evans. They do not want people talking about Antonia Evans. Let's continue.
God did not give me the spirit of fear. God did not give me the spirit of fear. That's the evil. That's the devil. I even understand the guy that had the 666 shoes that was walking with his drawers on. God let me. That's the evil. That's the devil. God did not give me the spirit of fear. God did not give me the spirit of fear. That's the evil. That's the devil. I even understand the guy that had the 666 shoes that was walking with his drawers on. God let me walk y'all walks today down this thing because I want to see why y'all was doing it. That baby is looking for some help. He tried to be every other thing, but he looking for a home. It's a whole lot of help. Y'all looking at that shit like y'all looking at y'all thinking we living good. Don't y'all see this motherfucking picture damn near every time you turn around? Let me show you what the front look like. And so what is it? If I eat and my motherfucking people black, you remember what I told you? You and Zoe, y'all always looked out for a motherfucker. Always. Always. Y'all was always honorable men. Sneaker. All the men's of my family, all the women's of my family. And that my family is North Lawndale. And all other North Lawndales that's out there in the world. Y'all see this? Don't never be ashamed for him now. If Jordan can't come to the hood, he had that center over there. It looked it pretty. My grandkids used to go to the center. See how God placed everybody. I ain't never seen Michael Jordan. I saw him at the casino. At the Horseshoe, before they opened up the old boat, I walked past. He was so tall and just a man. I said, "Hey, how you doing? Congratulations." That motherfucker said, "Thank you," but I used to think you was mad. You was mean, Jordan. You not mean. You scratch the fuck out. The internet, because they want you to be fake, and you ain't no fake nigga. Before you be fake, you ain't gonna say shit. Pop, you salute you, man. See, look, tell him we represent. Gone. You still there. When you, even though you don't come out, we feel your spirit. That you number one. So you fly like eagle, baby.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but in that picture of Kenneka a little weird. I mean, you couldn't have picked nothing against Kenneka, but that particular picture that you would just have a life-size cutout of is just. I think you could have got something better than that, though. But that's just me. Let's continue.
Okay, y'all. Okay. See, it don't take much. And through all that, guess what? Guess what I was praying up for? This little ball. Hold on, my little leg curve now. Yeah, hold on. I told them they was finna clean you up. I said, "No, keep it junky."
That was weird as hell to have like a belly shirt on with your daughter, life size cutout, booty shorts on. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just thinking too far into it, but that was just kind of weird. Like I figured you could have got any picture that was better than that. But let's continue.
You know, the beverage manager that allegedly, he just grabbed something. What did he grab? Why you grab that? Why you come and get that? Why would you need to grab that? What to hold the door open? Alright. So I don't know, maybe that's what they used it for, to prop the door open. But oh yeah, this ain't even, let's just finish this one. Alright, so this is actually the second one. The next video will tell you when they actually found it. But if you go and read the paperwork, a security guard found her. And the security guard was outside, and a cop just so happened, that short one, I guess, just so happened to be out there and bumped into him. If you really want to be real with it and read the paperwork, which I have.
Yeah. Sketchy again. More sketchy behavior from this damn hotel covering up shit. Not gonna say they're just completely guilty of exactly the unaliving of Kenneka, but they definitely played a part and they know exactly what the hell is going on. That hotel is definitely a trafficking one, allegedly.
To the freezer. But also keep in mind that these guys are moving through those wooden doors. They're coming and going through there. Don't forget that, okay? The next person that they told us was in that kitchen was Kenneka. And pay attention to the path that she took to this freezer. Now, I'm one who believes she didn't walk in there. I don't believe that. I believe she was carried in there. Because right when she gets to that freezer, it looks as if she's being carried. I've always thought that. Okay? But some time go past, and then like at about 8:30, we got the maintenance guy who came in there. And again, he's moving through those wooden doors, just like Kenneka, just like those guys from the 30th. Okay? He goes back there. We don't know what he heard, what he seen. We don't know. But he was immediately pulled up out of there. And I did a video about that. Now, the next person that we have coming through is the beverage manager. And then he walks all the way around. We never understood that. And then I'm adding in these clips from the 10th because I think this is important. It seems like there is a police officer and a security guard comes into the kitchen, and again, they're moving through the wooden doors. But they're off in that corner. And for those of you who don't know, there's 2 rooms over there. I'm going to show y'all the pictures here in a minute. I'm going somewhere with this. We riding, y'all. Okay? But these guys come from over there, and look which way they go. They took the same route the beverage manager took. They go back to the freezer. Okay? This is another piece to the puzzle. And I'm also adding this clip right here. When this security guard right here walks in, look at the path that he took to the freezer. Pay attention to that. And also keep in mind that he's moving in and out through the wooden doors. The only person we've seen in this kitchen that did not come through that wooden door was the beverage manager. Y'all stick with me. I'm going somewhere with this.
Man, the plot to take out Kenneka that night and to, I mean, I don't know how much an organ is worth these days or those days, but golly, the people was literally on a Metal Gear Solid mission to make this shit complete. This is sick and crazy. My bad. Which one is this? Oh, that's just the police reports about everything that was going on that night. Shamaya, all the text messages from Shamaya and Kenneka. It's just given that they set that girl. Well, not set her up, but they definitely was a part of the cover-up. That's what I will say. It was all a part of a cover-up. Let's continue.
The security. They not gonna actually speak to the manager for what? You at the front desk, you don't see what's going on these cameras. The security have all the access. The security. Think about that. When the cops came, they went right to the security. Let's show us the tapes. They showed them the tapes. All of it edited. They took him out. Oh yeah, she walked in there by herself. So now the cops think, oh, she was drunk, she was intoxicated, she's a black girl, she's at a party, drugs involved. She did it by herself. So now the fucking security's off. They, oh my God, we got off. That's how they thinking they got off. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on, let me break it down a little bit more. What they said happened. She clearly drunk and she lost, and she walks in the kitchen to the area where it's only a freezer, and she ends up in there, and she's on camera alone, so they could only mean she put herself in there. Think about it. That's exactly what the footage displayed. Think about it. The footage did display a drunk black girl walking through the kitchen, found in the freezer. That's what it displayed. That's what they wanted to show to the public. Get off our back. We didn't kill her. She killed herself. That's what they wanted to display. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they wanted us to believe. because that's what the footage says. You know why they be like, believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. But we saw this, so now we thinking, damn, that's the footage.
The footage, huh, Zach? The footage that you got. What are y'all thoughts on Zach TV now? Now that the truth is starting to come to light, or maybe you don't believe it. Let me know. What do y'all think about Zach TV today? Do you still ride with Zach? Do you still support Zach TV? Or are you kind of thinking like, damn, Zach, bro, you kind of disappointed the fuck out of me? I'm one of the people who definitely was a big Zach supporter until I dug deeper into the Kenneka case. Because like I said, you can dig in the Kenneka case and just take Zach's information and he'll look like a legend and he'll look like a superhero. But if you go down the rabbit hole further and further and get to the Antonia Evans and start to get to some of the other shit, that the exposing part of this shit, Zach TV definitely was a player in the game. What are y'all thoughts?
Of her walking in the kitchen and getting found in the freezer, but they never did show her actually entering a freezer. And remember, they said she was in another part of the kitchen. The kitchen that we seen her initially walk in, they say that wasn't the kitchen that she was found dead in, when in reality it actually was. On that additional 36 hours of footage, you see the cops rushing in that freezer area. Well, in that particular kitchen area where we saw her on camera, they rushed in there. He got us all confused. Somebody help this man. You don't understand. Just a lot of dumb people that don't understand.
There's the part where they start showing footage.
Right there. They're all coming in. They're going to try to block your view, so you can't see what's happening. At some point coming up, you're going to see a guy with gloves on. He's going to bend down, pick up something, and you're going to see him move to the right, and you're going to see another guy move to the right, like they're holding something heavy. Right there, right now. See, he just bent his knees, and the two of them going to the right. Then they go around that corner. Something is hidden behind that large, what would you call it, column, yellow column. Something's going on back there. They moved something back there. And if you look at later pictures of the when they're taking videos and pictures of the area, you'll see nothing back there, nothing large that they could have moved back there. So whatever it is that they moved back there, they eventually took it away. I'm going to rewind and let you take a look again. All that time, Kenneka's body was supposed to be in the cooler. Manager supposedly just found the body. There isn't supposed to be anything in front of the cooler.
Years ago, cop. Now that I showed y'all that, because it's just crazy to me how this, right?
Okay, now who does this look like? Do you remember this person that I showed y'all earlier? Who does that look like right there? In the kitchen, doing some cleaning. Who does that look like? If y'all been paying attention, you probably caught it. Everybody in the chat, we almost to 1,000 likes. Double tap that screen. Everybody do me a favor and double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. I said, I remember back then they used to say that the freezer didn't even work and it wasn't plugged in. That's facts. The freezer didn't work. I don't know why the hell they're saying she froze and the freezer didn't work. They said one of the ladies with the suitcase. There you go, Texas T. The lady who set the shit down. So look, I'm telling y'all, all the players are right here gonna get exposed tonight, bro. Look at this shit. You can't make this up, bro. You cannot make this up. Let's continue.
Now that I showed y'all that, because it's just crazy to me how this right here, these cops. As you can see, now look at the date. It says 9/9/2017. Remember, we saw the cops walking. Right here goes some more cops. We seen these cops just a little bit ago, 17 years ago. We just saw them cops walking the hallway looking for Kenneka. Okay, so see how this says 9/9/11/30? That's when they really found her. All right, everybody says that think I'm lying or something. Oh, she passed. She was found on the 10th at 1 a.m. or 12 or something. They say at 12 on the 10th. No, she was found at before 11:30. Like I've been saying, she was found in between 11. If you want to go by the timestamp.
Teresa Martin, I know that's you for a fact now. You're busted. You just said, but God in the chat. I seen it. I was looking right at your comment, Teresa. Look, Teresa, you retracted your comment, but it said, but God. That's you for a fact. That's Teresa Martin. She just commented and said, but God. Miles, did y'all catch that before she deleted it? I seen you, Teresa. You just put, but God. I'm looking right at my phone right here. You put, but God in the chat. That's you. They said, pin her comment. She deleted the comment. So I can't pin it because she deleted it. But yeah, she just commented. It says, saw it clearly. Look, the mods caught that shit. You're not fooling nobody, Teresa. We know you over here watching us. And I just want to know, what intrigued you to come to my channel out of all the people that's talking about Kenneka right now after you've been ranting and raving, wanting to get everybody attention? Well, you got my attention, and I clearly got yours. But I'm just... Inquiring minds would like to know, what brought you to my channel, Teresa, after you blocked me on Facebook? You know exactly who I am. Let's continue. I want you to watch this. We're slowly cooking tonight. And we got a lot more, Teresa. I got hours upon hours. I probably got like 20, 30 more hours of content that I got for this case. And it ain't going to stop here, Teresa.
On this one. That's what time they found her. Allegedly. All of this is allegedly. To me, I don't believe she was even in that freezer. Or even, I think she walked into that hotel, was there for maybe a minute or two, and then was out of that hotel with Trevante, and I don't know what happened to her after that. That's the only time that I have seen her actually on footage, is when people thought it was Balls. Other than that, I have not ever seen her on footage. Everything else is just edited to me. So this is at 11:30. They come in, they find, this is the guy that this is all reenacted anyway, because if you read the paperwork, the guy that we just saw walk in, the short cop that walked in, you know, the beverage manager that allegedly he just grabbed something. What did he grab? Why you grab that? Why you come and get that? Why would you need to grab that?
This is Jordan, a 24-year-old.
What, to hold the door open? Alright. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what they used it for, to prop the door open. But, oh yeah, this ain't even, let's just finish this one. Alright, so, this is actually the second one. The next video will tell you when they actually found it. But if you go and read the paperwork, a security guard found her. And the security guard was outside, and a cop just so happened, that short one, I guess, just so happened to be out there and bumped into him. If you really want to be real with it and read the paperwork, which I have that up, if I, have time.
And it's kind of crazy that Teresa would be here. But didn't you just trail me to Miami as well? After I was exposing you in Miami, you ended up right there in Miami where I was at. Teresa, you've been giving some weird ass energy. What's going on, Teresa? What's going on, Teresa?
And remember, please, just no reporting on the location.
Let me pause it for a second. Now, he just told Teresa, remember, because he knows she posting stuff on Facebook. He noticed what's going on. So he tell her, remember, no reporting on the location. He talking, her lawyer talking to her. Y'all, I want y'all to go watch the video. Listen.
And remember, please, just no reporting on the location.
Now listen right here.
You can use it. Yeah.
One of the camera people point to some photos that he had. Y'all about to see this. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all finna go watch it yourself and hear it for yourself. Right after the attorney tell Teresa, hey, look, remember no reporting on the location. And then one of the people from the news walk over to a photo of Kenneka that he got and point to something. Listen what the lawyers say. I just told y'all freezer and dock is two different goddamn things. So listen what he finna say.
Ask again about the door. I just want to make sure I understand. That's the locker where she was found.
What did he just say? Did y'all hear what he just said? I'm gonna play it again.
Just no reporting on the location. You can use it. Yeah. Ask again about the door. I just want to make sure I understand. That's the locker where she was found.
He said, listen, please, no reporting on the location. And in fact, that's the locker. Not freezer, the locker. Look at this.
No reporting on the location. You can use it. Yeah. Ask again about the door. I just want to make sure I understand. That's the locker where she was found.
He said locker. So go back and look at the picture of the back dock. Go back and pull the video up of the dock, the rear dock. And what you gonna see over there in the corner? A locker. Locker, freezer, don't even rhyme together. Locker, freezer, back dock, locker in the back dock freezer. It makes perfectly good sense. So that's why y'all just heard him. And I want y'all to go watch it after this, when I end this live. That's why you heard him tell Teresa, look, no reporting on the real location. He said, no reporting on the location.
What are y'all thinking now? Teresa, where you at? You remember this, Teresa? Man. Teresa, we got questions and you got answers. That's a first for me. Teresa, we clearly could see you and your lawyer standing right there. We seen it. When they pulled the camera up, we seen it. It was you right next to your lawyer, and they telling you don't report on this location, and that's the locker that she was found in when they brought up pictures of Kenneka. Man, they said she died on the 6th. I would say facts, but for content purposes, I'll say allegedly. No recording on the real location. What the fuck? They said with the blood. There goes her again. Goat King is Teresa Martin, y'all. So just let that person rock out and just pay attention to mods. Everything they say, screenshot it and send it to me. Pay attention to Goat King and pay attention to Teresa Martin. Teresa Martin is commenting under Goat King and herself. That's why she's saying drop the goats in the chat. You're not. I'm smart, Teresa. That's you. You say drop the goats in the chat and you come back as Goat King. That's you. The lawyer, he's from Michigan. They say, never seen this, shaking my head. Man. Well, your boy Big Ratchet always got the gems for y'all. I told y'all, you come here, I got the gems. Y'all ready to continue? I need to see these likes go up. We almost at 1,000 likes. Can everybody in here just double tap their screen? If y'all just seeing this for the first time and you enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you double tap that screen and get these likes up. Let's go. And I think we like $30 away from 100. Come on, y'all. Can we get the 30 piece up? Let's go. This is great content. Let's go.
Then he said, yeah, that's the locker she was found in. Locker? You can't confuse locker with freezer. Locker? And then we see a locker on the rear dock. And then we hear the police say, I found that subject near the rear dock. Y'all go watch that video. I just showed y'all a little bitty piece of it.
Thank you, Shauna, for being a member for 38 months. Y'all dropped the flowers for Shauna. Shauna, salute to her. Let's continue.
Only reason I'm bringing this because just as much as y'all, I want the truth out. It's gonna come out. And let me tell y'all something.
Who is he texting? I wonder if somebody has a good Zoom. Seems super bizarre.
If some of these people look like the person that you were talking to that night on the phone when you were running around naked in the streets of Chicago, Miss Martin, Miss Teresa, you were on FaceTime with a Caucasian male. Can you explain to us who that was? You keep saying praises to the Most High, hallelujah in the chat and whatever you're saying. I want to know, why were you FaceTiming a Caucasian male when you were running around naked in the streets? Because I got the screenshot of you with that man on FaceTime. It was a Caucasian male, older gentleman, an older guy. I seen it, Teresa. I seen him do it. I seen it. Let's go. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Let's go. Let's go.
Everything 10-4?
Negative. I have that subject in the kitchen in a freezer. She is frozen solid.
10-4, 600.
Wait, what? Frozen solid. Wait, what? Let's run that back. What the hell? Let's listen to that again.
Oh, fuck. 301 here. Oh, fuck.
301, everything 10-4?
Negative. I have that subject in the kitchen in a freezer. She is frozen solid.
10-4, 600.
600 copies. Make notifications. Rosemont 601. You copy?
Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock area, by the garbage.
These double doors right here. And this is the area that I want to focus on in this video. So we about to break this all the way down. We still riding, y'all. Now, if you're leaving the kitchen and you come through these double doors, if you bust a right, it's going to take you to the stairwell that leads to the lower level. Okay? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember these steps right here? This is how, during the reenactment, this is how they said Kenneka made her way upstairs to this kitchen. None of us could believe it then, and I don't believe it now. Because it was like, what? Drunk or drugged? You want me to believe that she walked up all these steps? When I'm drunk, I can barely make it to the car. Let alone, walking around the hotel and then climbing some stairs. Okay? But when you go down these stairs and you come out on the lower level. In this area, you'll find the freight elevator. And then if you bust a right, it'll take you to the lower level kitchen. Okay? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I seen this picture of this blue dumpster, like, I don't know, it had me on pause. I mean, but then it was like, well, the freight elevator's right there, so I guess that makes sense. We all know about this lower level because they wanted us to focus on the lower level. Okay? So let's make our way back upstairs. Watch the route.
With many of us working from home and driving.
Let's make our way back upstairs. Watch the route. When you get to the top of these stairs, you see this area. Another set of doors, freight elevator. They're going to show us the dock. Pay attention. The freight elevator. Now, we all know you can get on this freight elevator on the lower level. We just came from down there. Okay? But my question is this. I wonder how high it goes. Like, for example, does it go to the 9th floor? How high does it go? If y'all know, put it in the comments for me. Then we have the dock area, where I have this arrow.
You call the cops. It's a fight. It's a disturbance at my hotel. Boom. We're going to think logical. The cops going to come on the scene, right? Boom. The first motherfuckers they going to ask to speak to is who? The security. Because the security controls what? The cameras, the tapes, the footage, the security. They not going to ask to speak to the manager for what? You at the front desk. You don't.
Zach TV giving up his hand. He knew the security. That's how he got the video, the footage. He's speaking in code, but Zach TV definitely went and got that damn footage. 100% Zach TV went and got that footage.
Year-old. Her name is Eugenia Marshall Walker, and she was spotted on the Crown Plaza Hotel surveillance footage the night of the party. Now trip this out. She died in a DUI crash. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah. And the trip part about it, she was found lying in the street nearby and was pronounced dead on the scene, according to the police and Cook County Medical. So here's the trip part. Guess who was driving behind the wheel, yo?
Who was swerving?
All right, trip this out. Her name was Jayalyn Ford. I don't know how to pronounce the name. All I know is Jayalyn Ford, which she was 19 years old. She was the one of them.
Drink and drive.
Yeah, she had a freaking Nissan Altima, and it was slammed into the concrete.
It made all like
yeah,
glass. It was like paper.
The wheel hit the church. You feel me? This was in West Roosevelt Road at about 2:30 a.m. on Monday, September 11, 2017.
Just stay woke, y'all. The rabbit hole is deep. Texas T, thank you for the $10. I seen you. My bad for not shouting you out. But salute to Texas T. Thank you for the $10. I think we like 20 away from a honey bun. Let's throw up that 20-piece, gang. Let's go. Let's get to this honey bun tonight. But stay focused on the rabbit hole. Don't get confused, gang. Let's go.
Now, this girl, Eugenia, was in the back seat. And there was another person that was in the passenger seat, which I don't know who was in the passenger seat. All I know was the girl, which was 19 years old, Jayalyn Ford. Now, if people don't know who Jayalyn Ford is, she's Monifa's best friend.
Word?
Word.
Word?
Word. Yes, sir.
That's deep right there.
Yes, sir.
That's her Brody?
That's her bestie. But come to find out,
Man. Stay focused, gang. Hold on.
No.
Stay focused, gang. This rabbit hole gets deeper. You just seen your girl Irene and company. Man, these are setup queens. Let's continue.
You hear somebody talking. You didn't hear that in the first part, like the first one.
Pay close attention. This is from Irene's page. Wait, give me a second. So I know we heard those videos, and it's supposed to have been Kenneka crying out.
That was her. You could tell by the voice. Come on, hit the button now. So what we're gonna do, I really don't want this part though. I want the other part.
So I know we heard those.
Go about right here.
It's here. The party.
Let's try this part.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear the girl crying in the background? It's kind of low, but can y'all hear it?
It sounds like they could have like slapped her. It's like, it sounds like somebody hit somebody or something, and it almost sounds like something about red bone. I don't know. Damn that.
Maybe we could ask Teresa, aka Goat King, in the chat. Teresa, what's going on in it? Why you put the eyeballs when I start playing this recording? You see, you probably wondering how Ratchet coming across all this crazy ass shit that ain't nobody else talking about. Let's talk about it.
It's hard to tell.
And you see how somebody in the chat talking about this is a fake audio? This is clearly from Irene's live. How is this fake audio when it's on a live video? This is just extracted from the video. Shut your weird ass up in the chat. See, I hate when people come in the chat. I don't got to get up here and run fake content. You do realize that, right? I don't got to run nothing fake. I got a big ass audience that knows I be speaking facts. Matter of fact, we like 100 subscribers away from 199K. Double tap that screen and get these likes up and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
That it could be wrong, I hope, but when you keep listening, I still hear. Why'd you do me like that? So they already did something to her.
Okay, get the distraction out of here. They talking about there's no way Teresa in here. That's fake. Like I said, that's why I'm mad. Yeah, block that person. Whoever that Empress person is, you block. Get your goofy ass out of my chat. You can't come back. Get your weird ass the fuck up out of here. It's from Irene's video. How is the audio fake when it's from Irene's video? And people in the chat are even saying, bro, that's from Irene's video. But we know it's not fake. But the fact that you're over here trying to spin that narrative tells me everything I need to know. Teresa, stop sending your crazy ass friends over here. Y'all pop y'all medication tonight and take a seat. Big Ratchet cooking. Get your weird ass on. Oh, hold on, let me mute my live. Hold on.
Already something's already been done. Because she just said, why'd you do me like that? Or she's talking about getting drunk. Something. She's crying. Cold blood murder. Fact that come off the top of your head and say, stick the broom up her butt. If you're gonna kill her, don't go and torture her before. When you do shit like that, then it becomes a whole nother thing. It's like you're sick. It's not just a killing for revenge because of something that she seen, something she heard, something she was involved in. Like, could it...
Let me tell you something, Teresa. I'm better than everybody who ever covered your daughter's case. You fucking with a different entity when you fucking with me, Teresa. That's why you know you got to come over here and engage with me. You see the truth is sitting right here. Look, Teresa, if you ever want to talk, I'm open to talking. No judgment. If you ever want to talk, I'm down to talk with you. If you don't want to talk and you just want to troll, I can troll better than everybody. So let me know how you want to play it, Teresa. At any time, we could definitely set up a time and a place we could speak. I'm more than willing to talk to you, Teresa, if you want to talk. If not, just keep trolling. I got that too. Let's continue.
Because his booby is smell like him. It's close enough. You sleep.
Slide go up with the gang. And
Oh, you want to do something?
irritated.
So when Kenneka died, somebody put, it's a program, y'all. It's a program. And they put innocent people in this program for propaganda. And I'd rather get this off my chest. Because I said if I die, I'm going to die with a Bible in my head. I'm not going to point fingers on who. Everybody knew what was up. That's why people treated her different. Kenneka was a part of something we call gang stalking. Okay? And it started way before Kenneka died.
Yeah, we on 13 and Christiana turning up right now. Everybody's rest in peace, Kato. We doing it. We doing it big. So we had 113 viewers right now. 113 people checking y'all out right now. She got low. What's wrong? Hey, she got a warrant, or she ran off with her baby daddy or something. I don't know. I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. Hey, look, y'all see them? By that button, man. That's what you do. What is your name? State your name. Let everybody know how to find you. If people asking. They like they posted.
Some boys just fucked up from the money. Now they know where we live at. You open the door. Whoa! My God! Maya, quit fucking playing. Whoa! Maya! Oh, Maya, quit fucking. Oh, Maya. Oh, my dad, wait, open the door, Maya. Maya, open the door, Maya. Maya, quit fucking playing, Maya. Quit fucking Maya. Now they know where we live at. Oh, my God. Some boys just fucked up from a gas station. Oh my God. It feels so good outside. That just scared me. I ain't never going back outside. That just scared me. Y'all, what up? That just scared me. Hold on, I don't know why my loud going up like this, but it's going up. Look.
You realize that scream though. She's like, woo!
cut the op on my dick right. I ain't even just nothing. They were just following us. I turned around. Mike said, they got them boys. I'm thinking she planned it. You know that scare you like. Did you just realize? You got up. Girl, that stuff stressed me out. I can go back outside. I'm too thick to be outside these days. Remember that boy was all in our face right here. They don't. Boy, I smack the shit out you. Don't fucking touch me, bitch. Bitch, can't drop. I bet they could be talking to her walk back. They look a little suspicious. Yeah. And walk all the way on this side of the street. Yeah. These scary ass motherfuckers on live ain't gonna do shit. They gonna be damn. That was cool. That's crazy. I don't know how to fuck nobody chatter, so I just hope that they'll just stay in their lane and just don't fucking bother us. We like being unbothered. I'm getting motherfucking ass with this pop bottle. I'm fucking in love. You don't understand. We gotta walk up. Ooh, he just said something to us. Me not speak no English.
So as y'all see here, Kenneka had been getting gang stalked. Ain't that right, Teresa? Your daughter was being gang stalked for a long time before she got taken out. You've been contradicting yourself in my chat, Teresa. It's cool though. I understand it. Maybe you want to tell the truth now. Maybe all of a sudden you want to go against these people and you want to speak the truth. Is it too little too late? Who knows, right? I'm not the judge. But you definitely want to get the truth out for some reason. I don't know if they're not paying you, if they're not giving you what you want, but you accepted the money. Now you're backtracking on the deal you made with the elites. I'm just puzzled at this point, Teresa. I'm puzzled by you. But let's continue. R.I.P. Kenneka. Long live Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka.
Hell, fuck yeah, I'm that scared. Ma, you better walk your ass up, cause I'm getting low. Huh? Is you eating ass too? Yeah, Pinky. What the?
I'm about to tell the truth. And it started way before Kenneka died.
In Chicago. So the crime and stuff that goes on there, do you feel like that's all tied in to the same thing as well?
I know for a fact that it's all tied in because you have to remember you got okay, this is what creeped me out. When we pulled up records on the cremation place that Kenneka was cremated at before she was beat to death by her mom, there's actually the sign on the side of the building. What they're doing is they're fronting it as a flower shop, but it's not a flower shop.
Side, this is what it looks like. Now, double doors right here. Now, these double doors lead to the employee parking lot. And if you're looking at these doors from outside, this is what it looks like. And y'all see what it say right there? Associate entrance. Meaning, that's where the employees go in. So they park back there and they go in through here. Okay? 2 plus 2 equals 4. Y'all, when I was looking at this door, I was wondering what this could be. Some could be nothing.
Hey, y'all, block that Duke person out my chat. Whoever the fuck that is, block that person out my chat. Don't do all that goofy ass shit in my channel, fam. You trying to send traffic somewhere else. Get your goofy ass off my channel. Mods, don't let that shit slip, please. Let's go.
Elevator. Now, we all know you can get on this freight elevator on the lower level. We just came from down there. Okay? But my question is this. I wonder how high it goes. Like, for example, does it go to the 9th floor? How high does it go? If y'all know, put it in the comments for me. Then we have the dock area where I have this arrow. And it leads to outside. And it leads to the employee parking area.
Man. As you see right here, oh my bad. As you see right here, this rabbit hole don't stop. There's so much more that I could keep going with. I could stay on this shit all damn night, bro. I'm telling you, Teresa, I still probably got like 20, 30 hours of content ready. This is not taking no effort for me. I've been covering the Kenneka case since it happened. I picked up on this shit as far as content purposes. I started doing YouTube in 2020. Your daughter's case was one of the first cases I took on. You know me. I know you know me, Teresa. We know each other. We've spoke before. I know we have. I think you afraid of me, though. That's my thing. I think you scared to talk to me. You scared to approach a dude like RatchetTV. It's not going to hit the same. So, Teresa, I definitely would challenge you to talk to me. She said, block. That dude was weird. But, Teresa, I definitely would challenge you to talk to me. Let's set up a time. Whenever you're ready. It seems like you making the right step by being over here under your fake and your real profile tonight. So, Teresa, I still have a lot of questions for you that I just don't understand. And I just don't see I don't see mamas move like that. And whenever you was at the brink of making history by getting justice for your daughter, you told everybody to stop. Why? I'm not going to troll you or bash you or cuss you out. I'm not going to do nothing like that. But I just want to ask you tough questions that deserve tough answers. I mean, for the sake of Kenneka, I think you should. You don't got to come talk to me, but I just think you should answer the questions for people who definitely care about your daughter. People lost their life for Kenneka. RatchetTV, I think he did it to himself. I'm going to be real. I think RatchetTV did it to himself, but there were people who genuinely wanted justice for your daughter and still do. What did she just say in the chat? She deleted her comment right when I picked up the, what did she just say, y'all? I didn't get to see her comment. Somebody tell me what she just said. She retracted it by the time I picked my phone up. But Teresa, I just want to know why you stopped everybody from getting justice. You told us to stop. You told us this was too much. You told us you did not want this to happen no more. You told us that you definitely wanted us to take boots off the ground. And we was on the brink of making history by solving this case. Could this case get us killed? So fucking be it. Teresa, do you think I would give a damn if something happened to me over me getting the truth out? Every case that I cover, I'm willing to die behind it. So for Kenneka and to get the truth out and to bring justice to everybody involved, from the Antonia Evans to all the girls who lost their life, to all the boys who lost their life, to all the men and women who lost their life, from your daughter's situation, would I put my life on the line? For sure, to bring the truth. But how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to go further than me? I've never met Kenneka a day in my life, but are you willing to go further than me? That's the question I got for you, Teresa. If you don't want to answer no other question I asked you tonight, that's one question that I definitely can ask you that I hope you would answer. Are you willing to go further than me to get justice for your daughter? I don't think so, and I think the answer to that is no, but prove me wrong. But I do believe I'm the one, the chosen one, to get justice for your daughter. And I'll expose everybody, including yourself, to do so. Hope that makes sense. I don't got a horse in this race. The only horse in the race that I have, I'm on the side of justice. That's it. King, ask her about her brother. Well, somebody wants to know about your brother. What's going on with your brother, Teresa? Frozen solid in the freezer that wasn't working. Hey, you go back and listen to the gems I dropped in this live tonight. Y'all are going to be able to put some pieces together. And the content wise, I'm going to stop right there, and we're going to bring another live up probably tomorrow night. We'll do a whole nother one. I don't know what part we on right now. We're on part 3, 4. I don't know what part we on. I just know that I got a lot more content to go. And if y'all want me to keep going, I'm going to go if Ratchet Gang tells me to. When I get in, y'all be like, damn, Ratchet, I never seen this before. I never heard this before. That's because I wasn't on the case. That's why Teresa bringing up in the chat, you way better than so-and-so. I know that. Them motherfuckers been covering the case for 8 years and still saying the same shit they were saying in 2017. Not worried about them goofy ass people over there. Get your weird ass on, man. The king is back. The king is back. So as long as I'm on this case, it's over. Ratchet, speak on Zach before closing. Zach TV, he did it to himself. Zach TV he knew Kenneka personally. He was at the party. He partied with her before. They knew each other from around the city. Zach TV also made a deal with the elites. Zach TV was working. I believe Zach TV was a working CI agent all along. I think he was a CI or some agent. I don't know what kind of agent he was. I just know he worked with them people. He was from Germany. And he was definitely running the plays and controlling the narrative. He was bringing fake characters, fake interviews, fake tea, fake dramas, crisis actors, reenactments, editing videos, sick, disgusting things that Zach TV did, allegedly. That's how we can close it out talking about Zach. Can everybody in the chat double tap that screen if you enjoyed tonight's live? And are y'all coming back tomorrow night for another episode of Ratchet TV? We got a lot more to talk about when it comes to this Kenneka Jenkins case. This is not where it stops at. This is where it starts at. So salute to everybody in the building for pulling up, popping out, showing up, and showing out. We was $29 away from a honey bun. I'm disappointed, Ratchet Gang. I did not get the honey bun tonight. Fuck. Why did y'all not give me the $29? What did I ever do to y'all besides give y'all great fucking content? Do I gotta cry? Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Salute. It's all love. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all y'all do for me each and every night. Salute to the Ratchet Gang. Salute to all the new subscribers. Salute to all of the people in the comments. Even if you hate me, I love you. Don't worry about it. It's all love. Teresa. You ain't got to unblock me on Facebook. That's cool. But if you ever want to chop it up with me, I'm more than willing to chop it up with you. So, Teresa, get with me. Salute to Bugalip for the $10. I appreciate you. Hey, we are $19 away. Hey, somebody throw up a 20-piece real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas time. Your boy Ratchet need presents, too. Somebody throw that 20-piece up so we can get off this mup with 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I need to go eat some dinner, too. I need to go get me some food. It says she trying to put spells with 3 hearts. She said put 3 for loyalty. That's her. She said the same thing, and Pooh ass is standing with Pooh. You over here standing with Teresa. Let me find out, Pooh. What you got going on, Pooh? She dropped a 3 heart. She said put 3 hearts for loyalty. But you said that in your chat. That's how I know it's really Teresa. I think Teresa enjoys my content. But I hope you're willing to get exposed, because that's how far I got to go. I got to expose you to get the truth out, Teresa, because you hold the keys to the Kenneka Jenkins case. And I'll break you. I will break you, Teresa. I'm going to break you. And you're going to talk, whether it's to me or to your platform. I got a feeling you're going to come give some gems real soon. If not with me, you're going to do it on your own platform. And hey, I encourage you to. You do not have to speak to me. It's not me trying to persuade you to talk to me or do nothing. I just want you to tell the truth. That's it. You could do it on your own, or you can come do it with me. Either way, it's time, Teresa. It's time to sacrifice yourself. The pastor looked at you and told you, you sacrificed your daughter. Now it's time to sacrifice yourself for the greater good of justice. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is Ratchet TV. Hopefully this content was worth it for y'all, and hopefully y'all run the live back after this ends. I would love for y'all to go back and watch this live again, because I feel like there was so many gems in this live, and there was so much new information. There was not regurgitated information. Do y'all feel like I gave y'all new information today? If so, drop the gems. If not, drop the eyeballs. If y'all just confused, drop the eyeballs. If you thought I brought y'all some gems today, drop the gems in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I asked y'all in the chat, did Teresa and RatchetTV play a part in Kenneka's death? Yes, they both ran plays and lied, 63%. No, I do not think so, 20%. Just her mom played a part, 14%. Just RatchetTV played a part, 3%. So it looks like majority of the room feels like Teresa and RatchetTV ran plays in the Kenneka Jenkins case. So with that being said, Teresa, chat, we will be back tomorrow night with a brand new episode of RatchetTV. So get your reservations ready. It's going down tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Your boy is going back to content. We getting back to our schedule. The vacation is over and we back on content. I'm gonna get on Discord. If y'all want to come check us out on Discord tonight, discord.gg/RatchetTV. We'll be chopping it up about the live on Discord. I'll play some games. I'll stream some games later on over there. Excuse me. We be up to like 3, 4 in the morning on Discord. So sometimes later than that. So come over there and rock out with us on Discord. I love all y'all, man. Salute to the chat, man. I love each and every one of y'all. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is RatchetTV. I'm gone, gang. I love y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Salute to the mother effing chat. I'm gone, gang. I love y'all. Salute. We out. Hey, hold on. Should I, before I end this, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Y'all, even if y'all left, it's cool. I'm gonna just end it like this. I'm gone, y'all.
Hey, y'all know the king back. I'm the realest one in it, put my city on my back. Ain't nobody left to put this city on the map. Plus, y'all know I'm hotter than them boys in the trap. Still live above the law, still got it on my lap. I hear a lot of talking, but I hear a lot of cap. Came in the gang with money, I don't even gotta rap. Boy, you better ask your chick the way I got her running back. OMG, OMG, oh my God. Musta lost service cause you ain't got bars. You know I'm real arrogant because I'm unflawed. Tell them boys, man, can't nobody pull up with the squad. Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, grab a back, break a jaw. Good luck, man, we ain't even got a bet cause I got them all losing. Don't say it with your chest, so I don't gotta do it. Big D, yeah, I'm blessed, yeah, I got them all choosing. Walked in with a check and grab your chick by the booty. Tequila got me vibing, I ain't popping no pill. Cause most these boys junkies and I gotta keep it real. Name your girl hospital, cause that throat ill. Don't be texting my phone, that type of smoke will get you killed. Better do your homework, I ain't calling no cop. Ask the last boy that tried, ran that boy up out his sock. Everybody think it's sweet till them bullets start to pop. Even on a cold day, I'll make a block get hot. OMG, OMG, oh my God. Musta lost service cause you ain't got bars. You know I'm real arrogant because I'm unflawed. Tell them boys, man, can't nobody pull up with the squad. Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, nobody grab a back, break a jaw. Good luck, man, can't nobody pull up with the squad. Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, nobody grab a back, break a jaw. Good luck, man, can't nobody pull up with the squad. Can't nobody pull up with the squad.